Good evening. Welcome to live commentary from Hanover Park. MPL night game, Skokie Patriots versus Chicago Cougars. Skokie Patriots batting first. Score is 32 for 1 off 4.3 overs. Lovely shot. Driven on the up over extra cover by Salman. Easy double. Brisk start by Skokie Patriots. Not exciting but brisk. This is twilight at this moment in time. The sun just ducking its head over there on the west side. So it'll be a tough spell for Skokie Patriots to bat through. Come run to Ayub. Play softly towards square leg. Chance for one out. Close one. Backed up by Sunny. Short mid off. 35 for 1 of 5 overs. It's a pleasant evening here in Hanover Park. The temperature is about 75 degrees. No wind at all. Very calm conditions. The outfield seems to be a little on the lush side, so the ball's not running away that much. So 35 for 1 off 7 overs. Respectable score. New bowler Aditya. First ball. Single. Aditya to Salman. Expansive drive. Misses it. Taken by the keeper. Aditya is generating some pace right now. Ball seems to be coming up with that. Lovely shot. Pulled over square leg. One bounce 4. That was a beautiful shot by Salman. 1 foot down. And lifted it over back with square leg for 4. Score is now 40 for 1. 5.3 overs. A fielder has been placed on the square leg boundary after that shot. Aditya runs in to Salman. Driven over short cover. I think Sunny Singh was a little bit too short at wide mid off. surprising in the field they choose to set. Easy double. Again, driven down to mid-off. Probably look for two again. Good throw, could potentially run and get a run out. At the end, it was easily taken. That was quick running by the batsman. Salman moves on to 26 off 19. Skokie Patriots 44 for 1. I guess they're giving the team a good start here. Aditya to Salman. Lifted over mid-on. That could put in one bounce, two bounce, four. Beautiful shot. Salman seems to be playing all the shots in the book this evening. No, that was a beautiful shot. 1 foot down. Driven just wide of mid-on. So, that was a very good over for Skokie Patriots. Then they got 13 runs off that over. Sets up nicely, 6 over 48 for 1. Salman is on 30 off 20 balls, and Faraz is on 11 off 9. Power play is over. Power play 1 is over. So at this point in time, Cougars can spread the field, protect the boundaries. So it's still briskly bright. The light's gonna fade away a bit. I'm pretty sure they're gonna turn the lights on in a minute. Sun peeking through the trees. So I'm saying Skokie Patriots got about 2 more overs of good daylight to bat on her before twilight zone takes over. Barry, who won the toss? Who won the toss? Skokie, okay. Start of the 7 over, Skokie Patriots who won the toss and batted. Lifted, chance of a catch. Salman into the bowling attack. First ball, pulled towards backward square leg. Fielder running around from square leg. Was able to prevent the boundary. Skokie Patriots got a lefty and a righty in there, so that will pose a little bit of trouble for the bowlers of keeping the right length and line. Driven on the up through cover, just a single. The fielder running in from the extra cover boundary was able to prevent a 2. Faraz in strike. Salman to Faraz. Slow spin. Coming in the track, driven down the ground. Easy single. Looking for 2, but it's not there. Salman in strike. Facing Salman. Lifted over mid-wicket, chance of a catch. Great effort at the square leg, at the deep mid-wicket boundary. Came off his hands and went over the boundary for 6. Lovely shot though by Salman. Some good timing in that shot. It didn't look like it was 6, but it kept traveling. Score is now 57 for 1, 6.4 overs. Skokie Patriots on the charge. Salman to Salman. Softly played to point. Chance of a run out. Missed field by the gully fielder coming around. Easy single in the end. Salman to Faraz. Attempted cut shot missed. Taken by the keeper. So at the end of 7 overs, the score is now 58 for 1. And Skokie Patriots seems to be picking up the pace. Salman is 38 of 23 balls, and Faraz is 13 of 12. I think Faraz is playing more the supporting role right now as Salman is on the go. Volume up. Aditya to continue. He's going to bowl to Salman. Play through square leg. They're going to be looking for 2 on this one. Chance of a run out at the keeper's end. Fielder stumble on this pickup. Easy 2 in the end. That was good running by Salman and Faraz. They're 2 younger guys, so they could run a bit. And I think that's what this T20 cricket is all about: being able to make singles into twos into threes, and zeros into ones. All of that adds up. And any given day, you can cheat yourself on an extra 20 runs. It's a big difference at the end. Aditya to Salman again. Played softly towards point. They went through the field. They're going to look for 2 again. And no set for Raz. So, easy single. 61 for 1. 7.2 overs. Brings Faraz into strike. I think he should be looking to be on the go. But given that Salman is playing so beautiful, he probably will just be rotating the strike with him. Pull attempt. Nearly stepped in front. Attempt to run out at the bowler's end. Overthrow. They got 2 in the end. That was really poor cricket from Cougars' end. I mean, the keeper really lackadaisical. Really lazy effort to pick up the ball coming in from the mid-wicket fielder. And then there was nobody backing up. Aditya to softly played to point, easy single. Faraz, I think, is playing the role of rotating the strike. Salman seems to be more on set, and let him play the shots. So far, they've been doing a good job. I think, they've gotten something like 30 runs in the last 2.4 overs. Lovely shot, pulled over square leg. That was more of a slog sweep. One of Salman's favorite shots. He loves 2 shots, and I've known him for a while. 2 of his shots that he plays frequently is the the uppercut over extra cover and the slog sweep over square leg. by now Cougars should know more of him too. They have played a lot of cricket together. So uh-oh. Driven by Farah, straight back to the bowler. Score is 65 for 1 of 8 overs. And Aditya is 2 overs, 20 runs. I'm pretty sure at this stage of the game, Skokie Patriots could have been looking for a score around 200, which is possible. I mean, these guys are tagging along great. They've picked up the scoring rate. We are at eight runs and over right now. Just a tick over 8 runs and over. So getting up to 10 runs and over from here with only 1 wicket down should be easy for Skokie Patriots. They do have some power coming up. So posting a score of 200 would be very challenging, given the fact that the ground is a bit on the left side. Long way to go still. Salman to Salman. Swing and a miss. Again, targeting square leg boundary. As I said earlier, that's one of his favorite shots. Salman to Salman. Lifted over mid wicket. 4 runs. The mid wicket fielder coming around towards cow corner couldn't get it. Went 2 bounces into the boundary, I think, something like that over there. It's a bit far away from us sitting down right now. I know the captain would be happy about that effort from the fielder. He should have at least stopped the ball. I know he couldn't catch it, but at least prevented the 4. Now those little things, as I was saying, do add up at the end of the game. That's 2 runs given away. And just in the last couple of balls, they've given away 3 runs already. Again, lifted over mid wicket. That's a beautiful shot by Salman. 6 runs. 1 foot down and just lifted it up. And that takes Salman to his 50 also. Beautiful, beautiful knock. 52 off 29 deliveries. His captain is going to be very proud of him. Effortless on that shot just now. Okay. Salman to Salman again. Top edge could be out, and he is. And same shot, this time around, got a top edge taken by the keeper. As you can see, 1 too many shot for the same direction if the delivery was not there. But well played, well played. It's given his team a good start. 75 for 2 of 8.4 overs. Has I think he's the captain of Skokie Patriots unless he has changed. Yeah. Diving effort from the gully fielder for a catch. As the end of 9 overs, the score is 75 for 2.
Forget that. No, no, don't change that. Bowler runs. This three things: bowler change number, yeah, and then bowler wickets. Only three things.
The captain for Cougars comes into the attack. Sunny Singh. And he'll be bowling to Faraz. And first ball lifted over wide mid on, called a massive 6. That's a beautiful shot. They had to travel about at least 90 meters. So first ball up, he was taken for a huge 6 over wide long on. Beautiful shot. Sunny to Faraz. Pulled over mid wicket again. This could be another 6. It is 2 sixes in a row. $87 Sunny started off on some rough treatment here from Faraz. Two beautiful shots, both for 6s. Change of feeling. He's got a deep square leg, a deep mid wicket, a wide mid on. Faster one from Sunny. I don't think Faraz was expecting that. Ooh, not a faster one from Sunny. So we have more or less a fly slip. We got a backward point, cover, extra cover on the boundary, extra cover short. All right, that was a catch gone. Salman at point did not move fast enough. 2 runs taken. 89 for 2. Last ball of Sunny's first over. He should have had no wicket here. Pull over, square leg. A chance of a catch. Out. Well taken by the deep square leg fielder. So after all, paid off. The third wicket went down. It was a short ball, but mistimed it.
See again.
It's now 89 for 3. Sometimes you question the judgment also. I mean, Sunny does bowl a little leg spin, and mind you, if he drops it short, it tends to turn a bit, and it could deceive the batsman in the position of the shot, and that's exactly what happened for us. But he already had 14 runs off the over. I mean, yes, the ball looked short, and he could have played a safer shot. No sense giving his wicket away trying to play an expansive shot. And at the end, he played with his wicket. So every wicket that falls, could be a problem for Skokie Patriots. But they're in a position. They're in a good position. 10 overs, 89 for 3. So they're doing well. But like I said, this is a time of the day when batting conditions tend to deteriorate a bit. The light's not there yet. The sun just about gone down. So it's a bit on the dark side for the batsman. So picking up the spin, picking up the on the ball will be a tougher situation right now for them. So they're waiting for the lights to come on in the park. Um, all right, the umpire will continue. Salman comes into bowl to Hassan and hit down the ground. Coming in from deep mid off, easy single. Sikandar Soleja is a new batsman. I mean, he's a pretty brisk batsman. He can hit a few balls. Chance of a run out. Not out, says the square leg umpire. Can we get a replay on that one? Salman to Sikandar. Driven through covers. Off the back foot. Fluently played to cover. Coming up the cover boundary. Fielder failed it. Just a single. Salman to Hassan. Depth to cover point. Chance of a run out. Not out, says the umpire. Salman to Hassan. Driven again through cover. Just a single. And over number 11, 93 for 3. Sikandar Soleil on 2 and Hassan Khan on 2.
Group, 1 minute. On mute.
Who's bowling? Ankush? Beaten.
Yeah, Hankush is bowling.
Ankush to
Hankush is
Sikandar.
Sikandar. Give me 1 second, sir.
Beaten again. Just short of a length. Rising. Seem to be getting the ball a kick off the turf a bit. But I think Sikandar is playing a wrong shot here. He needs to be on the front foot
Yeah.
and
Give me one.
play because he's backing up the cut and with the ball rising a bit. Because he's a quicker spin. He's not that slow. So with that, any kind of bounce will beat him for sure. Again, that's more of medium pace. That's gonna be in around 70 miles to the hour. So it's a fast spin, and any kind of finally one was in the slot, driven, missed. Beat the keeper also. By signal by the umpire. Beat the batsman and the keeper both. I guess the keeper was not expecting Sikandar to miss that. It was pitched up. Needed to be hit. Real hard swing at it. Missed completely. Cotton bowl. Beautiful catch. Driven on the up, but wasn't high enough. I think, can we get a replay in the catch?
Sorry, this is getting glitchy.
I know.
I don't know why.
That was a beautiful catch by the bowler there. It looks like a one-handed catch. Driven back. It was hit pretty hard. And stuck his hands up and it got stuck in there. So Skokie Patriots stumbling a bit here. They were not so long ago. They were very well placed at 87 for 2, 95 for 4, 11.5 overs. And as I said earlier, the lighting has just come on a few minutes ago. It will take about another 5-10 minutes to brighten up the ground. So it will be a tough period of batting. And that's exactly what I think has affected the batsman picking up the balls. We're sitting just outside the mid-wicket boundary and it's starting to become a little dim in picking up the balls. Yeah. It's a tough period to bat out there. Tough period to bat out there. Thanks. End of the over. That was a very good over.
Who's bowling?
Hassan Back to live commentary. That was a missed chance there for the Cougars. Batsman playing a flick. Skied it up in the air and went a mile up. The keeper called for it, but was 2 steps short. He called up Sunny Singh, who was right there. So of course it always is leave it to the keeper. He's got the gloves on, and then he made a mess out of it. Chance gone away. Played to mid wicket for an easy single. Fern Halley has got some speed to him. He seems to be on the quicker side. And maybe it's a strategy by Cougars to bring him on in this lighting conditions. Because I'm pretty sure he's hard to pick up out there. He's got some good speed to him. Slower delivery, played softly to mid wicket. Easy single in the end. I guess they're going to have to play him that way until the lights take effect. 98 for 4. Hassan 4 off 7. Harris Vora 1 of 2. Driven through extra cover. They're probably going to look for 2 here. And easily does it. Easy 2. Hassan 100 up. Score is now 101 for 4. 12.5 overs. Still a reasonably placed. I'm pretty sure they're going to look to get up to at least 180. At one point in time, 200 looked obvious. Pulled up in the air. Chance dropped just short of the fielder. Running around from mid wicket. Single in the end. End of the 13th over. Score is 102 for 4. Hassan on 7. Harrison 2. Back to live commentary. Sunny Singh, the captain, is back in the bowling attack. Force ball up to Harris Vora. Played towards point. Easy single. Oh, that was Hassan on strike. Easy single in the end. Wide, signal by the umpire. So first wide in a long time. Harris. Harris 4 on strike. Lifted in the air, could be a chance, could be. Oh. Violent effort by Sonny. Just for short 2 steps. But that was played in the air. Yeah. $105 for 4, 13.3 overs. Pull down towards backward square leg. They're going to be looking for 2 here. And get it easily. Swing and a miss. Slower spin. Driven back. No runs. Half stop by Sonny, but it didn't go too far behind him. So, Cougars just pulling this one back. Sonny bowled. The first over was, I think, 15 runs. The second one was 4. So it's a good over. Good over for his team. Farhan. Driven in the up. That's a beautiful shot. Chance of a catch. Nope. Just a single. It was a beautiful shot by Harris. Picked it up on the up. Lifted him over extra cover. Mid off. Wide mid off. Did an excellent job coming around. Stopping the boundary. Just one. Farhan to Hassan. Driven in the up. Just for 1. To deep extra cover. The lights are just about to get an impact on the ground. Get them start on the brighter side for the batsman. So should be picking up the ball a little bit better. Farhan to Bora. Softly played to cover. Sonny running around to extra cover. Fielded, but no chance of a run out. I think Skokie Patriots is doing the wise thing right now, getting through this spell. They lost a couple of quick wickets, reconciliating the innings, and trying to have some target in mind where they want to get the chase down in the last 5 overs. Farhan to Hassan. Well bowled. That was a slower Yorker. It's tough to play those. All he could have done was blocked it out. So Farhan is doing a very good job for his captain here. 1.4 overs for 10 runs. Pulled out just short of a length. Attempted pull shot came off the under edge. The square leg. Just one. Last ball of the over coming up. Farhan to Harris. Driven through extra cover, but just one. Fielder coming off the boundary was able to prevent two. So end of over number 15. The score is 112 for 4. Hassan Khan 12 of 16 and Haris Vora 6 of 8. So Cougars have done an excellent job pulling the score back from where they were at. But that's always a possibility to happen when you bat first here. The 3 or 4 overs where the light is poor could cause some problem for the batting team, and it did. I think Skokie Patriots lost 3 wickets in those 3 or 4 overs, and as you can see, it's been a struggle to get the score going. 5 overs left. I'm pretty sure the captain is looking at potentially another 60 runs of this last 5, and that'll give him a respectable score at this ground, 175. Be challenging in the batting second. Like I said, the ground is taut on the lush side, so the ball don't run away that easily. So unless there are big hits or 1 or 2 bunks into the boundary, you wouldn't get boundaries that easily. Sunny Singh is continuing. He's into his 3rd over. To Haris Vora. Lifted up in the air, chance of a catch. Will he be taken? Yes, well taken. Lovely catch. Had a fielder running around from mid wicket to wide mid on. Made it look very easy. So the Cougars captain is doing his thing. His pen is working. He's now got 2 wickets into his 3rd over. New batsman in his motion Jeka. As long as Hassan is there, Skokie Patriots does have a chance to put up a few runs. He's an excellent batsman. He's got all the shots in the world, so if he can stay to the end, they will put up a respectable score. Sunny to the new batsman motion. Oh, beaten. Beautiful. Well bowled. Driven to short mid off. Easy single. Correction. The bowler is Mohammed. It's a bit tough picking up them in the middle of the pitch. And fielders were appealing for trying to appeal for a catch. It did came off the pad, but did it hit the ground before it bounced up? Would have been the question. Nice effort by the keeper to make a catch. Swing and a miss. Skokie Patriots struggling right now. Runs are not coming. Beaten. Well bowled by Muhammad. That was a beautiful delivery. Faster one, mind you. And Hassan looking to play a cover shot. Had to withdraw from it. So 4 overs to go. Cougars have started back into their favor. Big advantage to them right now. Farhan has shown some speed. I'm pretty sure he's bowling in the mid-80s. It's got to be close to 85 miles to the hour. So there's some speed on this. And the lighting is just taking effect. So batsman it'll be tough trying to put him away. I think at this point then we should be playing for singles and twos rather than a big hit. Driven down the ground. They probably will look for 2. And 2 it is. A chance to the keeper's end. Ooh. Overthrow. Easy 3 in the end. But the keeper was nowhere near the stump. That was bad keeping. A throw coming in to the keeper end, and the keeper was still standing 10 yards behind the stump. If he was by the stump, he could have got a run out. The batsman was still struggling to make his grounds. I'm pretty sure the captain is not pleased with that effort from him. But he brings Hassan into strike. Let's see how he plays forehand. Slack sweep. Well fielded by Sunny. Running around from wide mid on to mid wicket. Prevented a single at least. Just 1 run. If it got past him, would have been 2 for sure. Potentially a boundary too. Now those little things do add up on an innings. Saving a run here, a run there. But then the ball before that, they gave away 1. So pull long to mid off. Good effort from the fielder to stop it. So the batsman is starting to play some shots. The thing is because of his speed, I think it's tough for them picking up to play the slack shot. Farhan to Hassan. Pull attempt. Long to fine leg. Would they come back for 2? Yes, they will. Chance of a run out? Nah. Score is 120 for 5 off 16.5 overs. Hassan Khan on 15 of 21. Mushin on 5 of 5. Farhan, final delivery of the over to Hassan. Driven to cover. Fielder coming off the boundary. Just a single. 121 for 5 after the 17 overs. I'm pretty sure Skokie Patriots probably looking to give it a push for the next 3 overs. Probably add another 35 runs. It'd be an okay score. I think that would be a par score though. I think they need to get to 170. Can they get there? We'll see. While we're away, don't forget to check out our sponsors. Delhi Darbar Masala Twist. Some good Indian Pakistani food. Desi Tatka. Cricket Pro gears. Anybody looking for cricket gears? Check them out. Maybe they got some good deals. And then if you can, do support them. They're a big part of the reason why we are here tonight with live commentary. MPL cricket from Hannibal Park. These are all things we talk about, and finally it's here this year. And bigger and better things are coming. So support our sponsors, and they support us, and we can do better things for you guys when in regards to cricket. Oh, lovely shot. Lovely shot. Hassan stood up on the back foot and hit that over long off for 6. Huge 6-2. And that's pure talent. Pure talent. I mean, any other batsman will come in on the track to hit it. He just stood up on the back foot and played a lovely shot. Worth watching. Sunny to Hassan. Oh, massive swing. Oh, missed it. Asking for a wide. Umpire paid no heed to it. But as a usual thing for the batsman, you miss the ball and you look for a wide. Swing and a miss. Again, trying to put that one out to the ground on the leg side. Sunny to Hassan. Driven down the ground. They will look for 2. They will look for 2. Can they get it? Just 1. $128 for 5 in the 18th over. Left it in the air. That's a massive 6 over mid wicket. 1 bounce to the fence. That's a huge hit from Moshin. That went at least 30 feet beyond the boundary. A deep mid wicket. Good. This is a good over for Skokie Patriots. Punch to short, extra cover, easy single. Overs. 18 overs, 135 for 5. That was a good over for Skokie Patriots. And so 160 is possible. Maybe even a couple more than that. Farhan is going to bowl his 4th over. Farhan to Motion, a swing and a miss. That was just a wild swing. I don't think the ball was there to play that shot, but Yeah, it's the last 2 overs. At this point in time, it will be some hefty swings coming around. But you got to play smart cricket. You need to get to 160, which means you need 25 runs after the last 2 overs. So if the ball is not there, play singles, and maybe the other batsman would be able to hit it better. But it's time to play smart cricket. Don't swing at everything. Just play singles and twos. There's got to be a bad ball in between where you can put away for boundary. So you need 25 runs off 12 balls. So you got to get a boundary or two in every over. And Farhan has got some speed to him, so just taking a swing at him, you're just gonna hoping you get a top edge or something. But if you're gonna miss him completely, that's not what it is. Again, inside edge, down to fine leg. They will look for two here. Coming back for two. A good throw can get him run out. They're gonna look for three again. Nobody backing up the play, and there was. I know the captain's not gonna be happy. The keeper give it his best effort, and then the throw came in, and two guys standing around, and not one of them got it. And then nobody backed up on the cover region, so that made it worse. So one went from two to three. Good for Skokie Patriots. Farhan to Hassan. Swing and a miss, but it's edge. They're gonna look for two again here, but I don't think they'll have it this time. Overthrow. Back to by the fielder at mid on. By signal by the umpire. 138 for 5. 18.2 overs. 10 balls to go. Can they get another 20 runs? Can they get another 22 runs? Maybe 25. Just putting some numbers out there because that's the ultimate target. Hit on the up, driven through extra cover, but just one. There's a fielder down there in the boundary. I think the lights have taken full effect now, so it's better batting conditions right now. Lifted on the up, chance of a catch. Yep. Catch taking the deep extra cover. Hassan trying to go on the up. I guess didn't time it that well. Fielder coming out the boundary. Took an easy catch. So that was good bowling from Farhan. Just short of a length. Didn't want to pitch it up because he knew the batsman were going to be taking a swing at it once the ball comes up to your eyes light up as a batsman. And if you connect, it could cost your team 6. So that was an excellent thought process from Farhan. Just short of a length, and let him play a shot. Mind you, he played a good shot, just didn't connect it properly. So that's the fault of the captain. New batsman coming in is Osama. So it's down to 7 balls. And they need 20 runs to get to 160. And can it happen? I think it can. The last over in T20 is always interesting. I have not seen many last overs that go for a few runs. Yeah, I get exceptions here and there. End of over number 19. Score is 141 for 6. Farhan finished his 4 overs, 1 for 25. excellent bowling at the back end. He bowled very well, I would say. He's got some speed to him. As captain, I think used him wisely. He came out when the lights were just turned on, and so it wasn't that bright as it is now. So with his speed, the batsman find it tough. So coming to bowl 4 overs in the back end for 25 runs, I think your team has got to give you a handshake. Excellent effort by him. The last over has been decided who's going to bowl it. Are they going to go with spin or are they going to go with pace? So I think the captain has decided that Aditya is going to be bowling the last over. He's got some speed to him, not as quick as Farhan, but we'll see how the batsmen play him. Aditya to Osama. Short of a length. Uppercut missed. Dot ball. Aditya into Osama. That definitely will be a wide. Wide signal by the umpire. Way wide of the off stump. Aditya to Osama. Lifted away, extra cover. Would they come for 2? Think they will. A good throw. 2.
Now it's back to it. That's weird.
Yeah.
It's the back end.
144 for 6. 4 balls to go. Aditya to Osama. Lifted over backward square leg. 2 bounces into the boundary. That was a beautiful shot. Take it straight down the leg side. Picked up off the legs. And a welcome 4 for Skokie Patriots. 148 for 6. Lifted in the air. Would it be a catch? Job just short. Chance of a run out. Bowlers in would have gotten him a runner for sure. Would have throw into the keeper. He had a better shot at a run out on the bowler's end. But 148 for 6. Is it 148 or 150? Yeah. Last ball of the innings. Picked up in the air. Chance of a catch here. No, just dropped short. 3 runs of that last ball. Again, bit of sloppiness there from Cougars, but so innings break 153 for 6 off 20 overs. Take a break. It's a respectable score. See you guys in about 20 minutes. Evening, guys. Welcome back to live commentary. Second innings has just started. Cougars batting, first over finish, um, and it was a maiden over. Bowler was Osama. Opening batting for Cougars is Kamran Syed and Anshul Bish. Yeah.
Oh, so you got most of it.
Most of it, just the ones.
So first thing.
Sorry for the delay. Second overs is just started. First ball up and by Hunayan Amin and got the wicket of Kamran Syed. The new batsman coming in is Karan Kumar. So, I mean the Cougars were depending on a start from Kamran. He didn't get going today because he's an aggressive batsman that can get you a start quickly. I mean, he does have all the shots in the world, but that's opening batsman and being aggressive can get your wicket too. So, Skokie Patriots started off all right here. A shot driven down the ground by Kamran. First ball up, driven straight down the ground by Karan. Sorry. First ball up, Karan driven over long off. One bounce, four. And then to Karan. Oh, slog sweep to the square leg boundary. One runs. So Karan is coming in an aggressive mode. He's another one of the premier batsmen in our league. Very good, talented. I know his team will depend a lot on him today, given the fact that Cameron got out early. Cougars will be depending on Karan to play big innings for them here today. Five for one in 1.4 overs. And then the left-hander, Anshul. Appeal for ABW. Too high, says the umpire. And then to Anshul. Good feeling at mid-on. Took an ugly bounce, but he was able to one-hand it and then took a shot at the stump for a run out. So that was an excellent piece of feeling. All around good cricket. Pitch stop, driven, hard. Excellent feeling, chance of a run out. So all around good cricket. End of overs number 2, 6 for 1. Karan 5 off 3 and Shul 1 off 8. Usman back in the attack after a very good first over, made over. He's bowling to Anshul again. Let's see how they handle it this time. Up in the air, chance of a catch. Back for the second. Attempt the straight drive, tick outside edge, over backward point, 2 runs. Inside edge. Loud appeal for ABW. Fielders are not happy with the decision. Umpire is trying to explain to them. But that's uncalled for anyways. I mean, whatever the umpire decision is, this is an MPL, and I am expecting better behavior from the players. And I'm pretty sure the spectators and everyone involved with cricket is expecting something better. Driven down the ground, single. Ten for 1, 2.3 overs. A good start from the bowlers for Skokie Patriots. They're not giving away bad deliveries, so it'll be up to the batsmen to be innovative and try to get a few runs, as the bowling seems to be a bit on the good side. Osama to Anshul. Full toss. Spectators are yelling for no ball, but I think the umpires know better. Can we get a replay on that one? Let's see. Yes, sure.
Oh.
Lovely shot. Pull through square leg. At least two. Just short of a length and then coming on the back foot. Pull it through. Wide of the mid wicket fielder.
So, Roop, what were your thoughts on that LBW appeal? Did that look out to you?
The angles that we get from here, I mean, are not. To me, there were two songs. So, the umpire was trying to say it was an inside edge. Unless I'm reading him wrong. But as I was saying, it's uncalled for us. Look, this is MPL. You have a right to ask a quick question and move on. I don't like the behavior from the players and that. This is a premier tournament, and players gotta be more professional. Look, it was a close call. Obviously, you have a right to be emotional about it, but what you don't have the right to do is behave like that on the field.
No, I agree. You have to control your emotions, and not just for the your behavior, but not controlling your emotions can also lead you to bad performance as well, right? So I think it goes in both ways. And then look, umpires' decisions, like it's never easy being an umpire, and I think it was a close call, but I think could have gone either way.
Mind you, may want to know who's talking. This is Sabi, one of our premier umpires. He also plays in our Division 2 league. I think he captains one of the teams. So he's talking of experience, especially coming from an umpire, looking at what's going on there. And we have had this conversation about umpiring in our league. We just had a recent meeting about that, and respectability and all these things, how players are supposed to perform. Look, it aggravates me a bit when I see this kind of performance, especially from our senior players.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter what it is, it's uncalled for.
Yeah, and when I play for my team, and I tell all my players, there's no point in arguing because I've never seen an umpire change a decision. So all that does is you potentially anger the umpire more. You take yourself out of the game. You lose focus. It does you no good, right? So you can appeal. You can be frustrated, right? That's part of the game, especially in a big game like this, but you question it a bit and you move on. There's no reason to take it further.
A chance for a run out.
Oh,
I think he's out. Yep.
Wow.
I think it's a run out. Yep.
Wow, what a costly mistake that is. I mean,
there was never a single in that, I think. So we're waiting for the umpire's review.
I think we can have a bigger controversy here because now they're saying that the keeper might have dislodged the wicket before having the ball.
Can we have a replay on that?
Yes. Are the umpires going to change? Let's see what the umpires decide here.
Yeah.
I believe the original decision was out, so now there's a conference between the umpires.
Yeah. Because, the lights came on, but I don't know. I mean, let's see.
I thought it was one swoop motion, but I think the replay will show us more. And I don't think this is reviewable either. So I think only a no ball is reviewable in the MPL.
Let's see the replay.
And with the reactions of the Patriots players, looks like the umpires have given this out. And now Karan is not going to be happy.
Right here. After this ball, when he plays the shot, right after that.
Yeah.
Keep going front. One more ball. Keep going.
Yeah. And see, Roop, this is what we just talked about earlier, right?
Yes.
That decision's been made it's time to move, right? No point in arguing. I think that's
There's a no ball.
that's the previous delivery where there was a no ball shout.
This is not the one.
No,
I
no,
think it's
no.
the
You guys,
falling ball.
you guys went too far back.
Yeah.
One more after.
We gotta come a long way up.
Right here. This one? Yeah.
Let's see.
Go back.
Stop.
Yeah. Right here. This one. Play now? No.
Yeah.
Go a little back more. Little back more. Yeah, this side. Right here. Play.
Yeah. Let's see.
So let's see the replay here.
Let's see the replay.
I think this is the shout. Let's see. You can see there's hesitation and. Ooh.
The keeper did nudge the bails out.
I think the bails were dislodged before
Yep.
he collected the ball. I think.
Yeah.
But I don't think this is a reviewable decision. So I think the decision stands. But I don't understand what the current
Problem is,
argument on the field is, because if the decision's been made, it's time to move on. And there's no sense in like asking the umpires to change the decision.
Because it's not reviewable. I mean, we don't have that option. Do we have mine?
We don't have
We don't have a reviewable decision.
Not for run out.
Not for run out.
only for no ball.
चलिए
Yeah.
भाई के डिसीजंस काफी ऑफ हो रहे हैं.
So Roop, I just heard part of the conversation that was going on, and what the umpires had decided that yes, Faraz did actually dislodge the bails before collecting the ball, but they had judged that he completely took the stumps out before the batsman got in the crease.
Oh,
So based on that, it was out.
yes.
So that's what the umpires decided.
So there we get it. Controversy in it. Batsman is still out and off the field, and we're back to live cricket again. The new batsman is Nihal Sanjay. I thought Karan was the one who was out.
Yep.
So he's still batting. So something is not right. So waiting for the scorecard update, but the new batsman is Nihal. Um, Anayan is bowling beautiful right now. Excellent spell for his team. Seems to find a right length and line.
You can tell the viewers are tuned in to the MPL and like the crazy action we're having. I'm getting phone calls about what's happening on the ground.
Well, it's good. It's good that we have some viewers out there, and people are saying what live cricket is. It's not. It doesn't happen international. It happens locally too. That there will be controversies, but the sadness is that we take it a little bit extreme. The players took it too far. I think. Look, you have a right to question the decision, but once the umpire made a decision and said we're sticking by it, then you let it be, right?
Yeah.
But they didn't want to let it go. I mean, I'm intervening from outside, and people want to say different. We have got to come to an understanding that unless we start doing that as the senior players of this league, right, things will not change for the umpires, right? That was the end of the fourth over. The score is 14 for 2. And Shulbishan 5 off 11, and Nihal Sanjay 1 off 5.
Yeah. So what do you think of the games? I mean, let's get back to the game itself. Obviously, Cougars, they've lost 2 wickets in the power play, which is never a good sign, and they've only scored 14 runs. So I mean, I would say they're in trouble in both ways, not just the wickets but score as well. And they're gonna need someone to play like an outstanding innings. And the one thing about batting under the lights at Hanover Park, if you don't get some quick runs in the power play, it's really difficult to come back in and on the back end and hit the ball right away. While the Cougars do have a lot of good hitters left, they're going to need this partnership to accelerate a bit and maybe take it to like the 10th or 12th over to maybe set a platform for the rest of the guys.
Well, at this point, then what I'm looking at is they have to have a stay. One person to bat one end,
Yes.
rotate the striker around, and wait for the hitters, the power hitters to come in. T20 it can be a one-man show sometimes. You got
Exactly.
one guy takes off, 150 runs is gone, right?
Yes.
So once they keep it below 10 runs and over, I think it's not hard getting here, right?
Yeah.
I was hoping, like I said, I think it's a par score. And yes, they have lost 2 wickets early, but I don't know how deep they bat, but I know they got a couple of powerful hitters to come in. So that could change the game too. But starting at 14 for 2 or 4 doesn't look good. Chasing 160, 159, I think, something like that. Yeah.
The guy I'm looking to take the challenge on is Anshul Bish. I think he's one of the most talented young batsmen in Chicago area. And I think he's going to keep playing his shots. So I think if he can maybe play an innings, get a 40 odd runs for the team, I think then he can give a chance to, because they still have Sunny Singh left, they have Farhan Ali left, they have Mohammad Mohsin, who's a professional player. So I mean they have guys that can bat deep, right?
Yeah.
But what you don't want is those hitters to come before the 10 overs. If they can get a platform for them by the 10th or 12th over, I think then they can stand a chance.
Yeah, well, they have lost two. They have lost 2 of their upfront batsmen, right?
Yeah.
Cameron, he gets going, he gets a quick 40, 50, whatever, right?
Yep.
And we know Aldo Karan. He's one of the premier batsmen in our league. He plays decent cricket, right? He's he's got all the shots in the world, but they said that he got run out. But that put a damp into what the progress would have been. Osama starting the fifth over to Anshul. Driven straight back down the ground. Easy single. So they're gonna struggle for a bit here, I think,
Yeah.
until they eyes set in. And like I said, that's the game plan has to be singles and twos until a platform is built.
Exactly. Take the 6 to 8 runs and over, right? Rebuild the innings. Don't play the dot balls, right? You don't necessarily need, obviously, a boundary and over is plus, but you don't necessarily need it right now. You just need the 6 to 8 runs and over by taking the singles and doubles and just taking the game deep at this point.
Yeah. See, there you
I
go.
think there's a chance for a catch there. Oh. I don't think the fielder read that at all.
There was, I think it was a miscommunication there. They both stood, and the ball fell in between of them. So, don't know whose fault it is, but I think if I was to place some blame, it would have been the cover fielder.
Yeah.
The ball was in front of him. The point fielder was going towards the ball backwards, and the cover fielder was coming towards it. So he had a better view of it.
Yeah. And looks to be Osama Ahmed is in the middle of the action,
Yeah.
He's
So-
really fired up.
Yeah, he's bowling well, mind you. I mean,
Yeah.
Osama is in third over. He's given 7 runs up, and so a captain can expect better from him.
He's the type of player, sometimes, when he gets going, he gets fiery. It can either really work for him or really work against him. And it looks like today, with, so far his spell, looks like it's going for him.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said again, he's 2.4 overs, 8 runs, or they have 7 runs right now. You can't go wrong. You can't ask more from your fast bowler for that.
Exactly.
Opening, especially in the power play.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be challenging from here.
That probably is going down the legs. So Sarup, you're if you look at Chicago cricket or just Midwest cricket in the history, you're probably one of the most decorated fast bowlers that's out there, right? Probably have over like 400, 500 wickets, I would say. Don't want to shortchange you on any wickets, but so what's your game plan? When you bowl those in-swingers in the power play.
I've talked to a lot of bowlers in my time. In my career, my statistics I will show for that also. Most of my wickets are bowled.
And LBW, right?
And a few LBW, most of them are bowled.
Okay.
Because of the in-swing. I mean, and being a fast bowler, when I started here in my career in Midwest as a fast bowler and a swing bowler also at the same time was tough to play against. What I've tried to coach the youngsters is you've got to develop the Yorker. To be able to be a successful bowler in T20 cricket, you got to have the Yorker going with you. A good slow ball is fine, but if you can bowl Yorker and you can swing it, you're good to go. But I keep telling guys, you cannot swing balls by bowling bouncers or short of a length. And a lot of guys, because they got some speed, they don't want to pitch up the ball. So start practicing to swing the cricket ball. I have learned swing bowling because I was told it's an art. It's not speed. It's not how fast you run up. It's an art, how the body movement with the way you hold the cricket ball. So all of that comes into play. But my gamble on being a successful bowler and early in my career was, can I develop the Yorker? And I did that. A lot of guys will tell you that one of the most dangerous Yorkers they could face is when I was bowling, and even till today in my career.
Look, I've faced you. I've umpired games that you played. I mean, that's and hopefully, a lot of the youngsters that hopefully we have youngsters that are listening and they take some, maybe even some of the veteran players, they take some advice from you because look, you're still performing at a high level, I would say.
Yeah. So and all of that is because I'm going to touch on that. Hunain is bowling. He's into his third over also, so the captain is sticking with them through this power play. So far, they've done a good job. 17 for 2 or 5 overs. Osama has got 8 runs off his 3, and Hunain is into his third over. So excellent opening bowling for the Skokie Patriots. And back to my career as a cricketer. And I think what has kept me going all these years, I think if I'm right, this is 31 years in Midwest Cricket Conference.
Wow.
Is because of the love for the game. And the love for the game is what has kept me to stay fit, because I still want to play cricket. And if stay fit gives me that opportunity to play cricket. When guys ask me my age and I tell them my age, they're all surprised. It can be. You're that competitive, still want to play cricket.
Do you want to reveal your age for the audience, or you want to keep that a secret?
I'll reveal it a little later in the show. So and that what keeps me going. I can't wait to get up in the morning and the weekends. And where you going at 7 o'clock in the morning? I'm gonna go play cricket, And what time you coming home? I don't know. You know, so it's a good thing I got supporting family. My wife, obviously, once in a while she gets upset when I'm leaving functions to go play cricket, right? Or I'm taking off and I'm coming home late and I'm hurrying and rushing them. So my family is very supportive. I mean, remember when I was in my prime and career, my daughter was 4 years old, and she used to hang on to me, and I had to take her to the cricket field, and she felt, and I remember the time she's like, Dad, I want to be a cricketer too, like you know. Hunain to Anshul, um, softly played to mid wicket, so no runs, 18 for 2, 5.2 overs.
So let me ask you this. I mean, obviously, like not only you played cricket, you've captained quite a few sides.
Yeah.
If I was Skokie Patriots captain, I would let Hunain also bowl his fourth over after this as well. I would finish
Yeah.
him off. I wouldn't keep his 1 over towards for the latter part of the innings. I would bowl him out now. What are your thoughts?
It makes at this point in time, if he has if he has bowlers, he can keep up Osama, but here's the thing: at this over he gets a chance to spread the field, and keep both of them on for the next 2 overs and see what happens. Maybe he picks up a wicket because batsmen are struggling right now, 18 for 2 in 5.3 overs. They're gonna want to go after the ball. So I will if as a captain, I will bowl both of them out.
Yeah, the one luxury that Hassan has is he has depth in bowling, right? After this, you still have Sikandar Soleja, you
Yes.
still have Tala Mohsin. Hassan himself can bowl. Salman is out
Oh
there.
yes.
So, I mean, they have plenty of bowling options, right? So I think he has the luxury if he wanted to, maybe be a bit more aggressive, which I would be, right? Why, go for the kill now, right?
Yeah.
Don't let one of these batsmen take the game away or get settled.
Yeah.
And if they're struggling against these bowlers,
Yeah.
I would go for the kill now.
Yeah, like I said, it makes no sense settling, keeping Hunain back. I would definitely spread the field and give him a shot at his last over.
Yeah.
Because he can put 4 or 5 guys out if he wants to, right? And his last over and see what the batsman do, because they will want to go after him.
Agreed.
Because
Yeah, I would keep Osama's 1 over, but I would bowl Hunain out.
Yeah. And go from there, and that would be my strategy for sure. Because, like I said, he got a ton of the bowlers. He got and they're pretty good bowlers too. We all know them, so we've played cricket long time with them. So those are the things as a captain. When you get a X amount of bowlers, not just 5, you can rotate them around and figure. But Hunain is bowling very well. So I will keep him on. I mean.
Yeah,
Like I said.
he bowls the wicket-taking deliveries, right?
Yeah.
So it's okay if he gets it for a boundary or
Right
two.
now, 3 overs, 12 runs, opening in a power play, mind you.
Yeah.
So you can ask for more of that from him. 6 overs, 22 runs, 2 wicket, and he has the option to bowl both of them out, spread the field, or save Osama 1 over for the last over of the game, because he's a very adept bowler also, and bowl Hunain out, and then go from there and let the batsman make the mistakes. Yeah. But look. Cricket in general has come a long way in Chicago. What we're seeing right now, we know we were talking about it, and all these MPL and Major League and all these things that we are doing, and Arkansas tournament, Midwest Cricket Conference has gone a long way into bringing the game and make it more exciting in Midwest, and I'm happy for that. For many years we struggled to feel that the league, hold the league together. But Midwest has grown drastically and is providing a high quality of cricket. MPL is one of the better tournaments that we have. We're going to showcase the talent, and and from here forward, hopefully, then next year it gets bigger and better. My understanding is from next year the people will be allowed to bring in a few international players if we afford it, mind you.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
if you afford it, right?
it seems like a lot of the teams can afford it because if you look at the lineups now, I think we already have a few. So I think I would say a lot of the MPL owners do have deep pockets.
Good for us, right? We get to see better cricket, right?
Yeah.
Another, I think, having a couple of international players groom the guys with talent here. I mean, you see the stroke play sometimes, and you know that batsman or that get talent. You see the bowlers bowl. Like when I was watching Farhan bowl, he's got talent. And if you get a supporting, like I said, I'm a talented, a good bowler from an international standard or even first division standard, international player status, he can get better.
Absolutely.
Because a few pointers or learn a few things, you definitely will. Because in the game of cricket, to become better at what you do, you have to be willing to learn more, right?
No, I agree. And I think at this
Run out.
Can
we get a replay on that one?
Yeah, seems like our our video team is quite busy today. I think with all the action that's going on, and you got to give them credit for all the great replays that we get.
Yeah, right now our system is down. We can't get a replay.
Okay.
But that looked very close.
Yes.
That looked real close from here. But the umpire has a better view than us. We are sitting in the outside of the boundary, some 75 yards away. So we can see how we want here.
I'll say this: the umpires are really earning their money tonight.
I know, right? They got yes. But yeah.
And again, now if I was the captain of Skokie, I would just tell the guys, so let's move on, right? You're on top of the Cougars. Let's not take a close decision and take you off your game. Like let's keep the focus and just continue on. Don't like break the rhythm, right? They're on top right now. You don't want to break in the action to let the other team settle down or anything. Like you're on top and keep that going.
We haven't even updated here. Tala is bowling.
So I think these 4 or 5 overs, they have to get a move on now, right? Because you don't want it to be the case where the hitters are left with 12, 14, 15 runs and over, and then they can't really do much.
Tala is into the attack, so they did change Osama, so he's bowled 1 ball and got a single off the first ball. Anshul is on strike. So they have to get going. They're starting to fall behind. This is a 7th over in progress. 23 for 2, chasing 159. So
it seems like they're even struggling to take the singles and doubles. And let's see if they push for 2 here. It looks like 2 is on.
2 is on.
There you
should
go.
get it easily.
Exactly. And they need to do that, right? Because where they are in the game right now, they have to take all of these doubles. They can't let any of these singles or doubles go by.
129.
Yeah, so 129 needed in 13.4 overs, so they're close to 10 and over right now, required rate.
Yeah, once it gets past 10, it starts becoming difficult in this league.
Exactly.
I know you're probably counting on your power in the back and all these things, but it can get real difficult real quick because, but like I said, 10 runs and over is manageable, in I think.
But not, And Hanover Park is not a ground you can come in hit right away. So I don't think, maybe if it was another ground or maybe it was daytime, it would be different. But under these lights, it's not really that easy for all these hitters to come in and, swing from the first ball.
Chance of a catch.
Chance for a catch here. Oh, it looks like it fell about 5 to 8 yards short of Syed Hassan.
Again, that was a full toss, but I guess misjudge.
Oh, that's the shot. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, we got replay back here. Can't remember now,
Never know.
Tala. Yeah. I mean, like I said, Tala to Nihal. So nice piece of feeling there by the mid-on fielder.
And that was Sikandar there. So Roop, looking at the points table, so Skokie Patriots, for them to qualify for the playoffs, right? I think their last 2 games had been must-win, right? So and they, especially last week, they beat Lahore Qalandars, which is one of the top sides, right? So they won those 2 games, and they're pretty much in the playoffs. And I think the only way they could have been eliminated from the playoffs if they lost by like a big margin tonight. So it looks like
they're gonna be a close game tonight.
Right. So it looks like even if they lose, they will not lose by a big margin. So I think they're safely into the playoffs. Now for the Chicago Cougars, they've played 5 games. This is their 6th game so far, and they're at 4 points. Now, top 6 qualify, and they're number 7 right now. And the team ahead of them, Elgin Eagles, have finished all of their games, and they're at 6 points. So the Cougars really need to win at least tonight, right? If not, then their next 2 games are absolutely must win. And obviously, in a big tournament like this, you don't want to
gamble to the last game.
Exactly.
Okay, Talha to Nihal. Driven through covers.
Let's see if they push for 2
Extra
here.
cover coming around. Batsman stayed to one.
Yeah, I don't think
Good
two was
call.
on that chance. But
No.
I like the aggressive nature of the running, right? They have to run the first one hard, force the issue. Maybe the fielder fumbles and you can
Yeah.
steal it too. They have to try all of this.
Well, they have to because if not, means singles and twos to stable the platform back. Maybe and then you get a shot at going after some ball. But now that the field is spread, Skokie Patriots is doing what we thought they're gonna do is just spread the field and let them try to hit it because singles not gonna win the game for sure, right?
Exactly.
You need twos, a boundary here, a boundary there, right? Because you got to get a 10 runs and over.
Right.
Lovely shot, driven straight down the ground for 4.
And that's
That
the
wa-
recipe, right? Take the
Yep.
singles, steal the couples, and hit the one
Yep.
boundary and over. And now look,
That
they have
was
9
a
of the first
beautiful
5.
shot from Anshul. Right? Replay shows just stayed back and picked it up on the half volley and lifted him straight back just wide of the side screen.
And I think Tala was going for the Yorker, but I don't
Yeah.
think he got it full enough. And Anshul from deep in his crease was able to pick it up and hit it straight down the ground.
So at the end of 7 overs, the score is. The score is. Yeah, I would update.
31.
31 for 2.
So they need 9.5 for over. That was a good over for Chicago Cougars, right? Like if they can maintain this for the next 4 or 5 overs, and then set a platform for their hitters to come in. And if you look at the scorecard, they have Mohammad Mohsin, Mohammad Mujib. He's a big time hitter as well, right? So Sunny Singh. Then you look at Farhan Ali. So I think those 4 guys, right? I mean, I think if it's 10 runs and over, I think the Cougars they have a chance. But I think if it goes more than that, then it'll be really tough.
So we'll wait and see. They have to come to bat, so we'll see how that plays out. But for now, these guys are starting to settle the platform. They're starting to make it a platform where the guys can come in and throw their bats around. But the two of them gotta be able to. I'm looking at maybe after 10 overs, get to somewhere around 50, around 55. And that way they need to earn a couple runs after the last 10 overs, which is gettable, mind you, with with the power hitting we're talking about.
Yes.
You have 4 power hitters that can hit the ball. So at that point, any one of them gets going, then 4 runs is nothing.
Right, and any one of them can come in and maybe get 20, 25 runs and over and completely change the complexion of the game, right? So they do have some serious power hitters still left. I think what the Cougars need to do, they need to target one of these bowlers, right? They need to decide which is the bowler that they're going to take on. And it might be one of the spinners that comes on, right? Maybe they play Tala and Sikandar, the pacer, and Haris Vora, carefully, and then maybe take on one of the spinners. I think that was some poor fielding there. I don't think I saw the urgency in the fielder there, and the batsmen were allowed to take 2 there.
Who's bowling?
Sikandar Soleja.
Okay. So Sikandar to Nihal. Played softly to cover. Easy single. Well done. That's the game we are talking about, singles and twos. And keep going, and hopefully the two of them can take it past 60 with around 10 overs, and you leave 11 overs. Once they keep it around 10 runs and over to get in the last 10 overs is gettable.
Right.
I think it's gettable. But, it'd be a tough ask to start losing wickets and ask those guys to come in. But they've done a good job in the recovery, if you ask me. 34 for 2, 7.2 overs. Right? Sikandar to Anshul. Massive swing and the uppercut. Missed it.
And that's Anshul's shot. I mean, he's very strong on the offside and basically square of the wicket. So I think, he could have. I think he probably feels disappointed to miss out on that. Wasn't too wide of a delivery, so I don't want to be too harsh with the bowler either. Now looks like there's the backward point is going down to the boundary area, so they're gonna really pack that offside, and I think they're gonna let's see if they can bowl to their field. There's a chance for it. Falls short again.
Playing on the up, there was just short of a length. Played on the up towards the deep mid off. Fielder coming in. one bounce, just a single. So Anshul is starting to pick it up a notch. He's starting to play some shots. Nihal's going to support him on that, and because he's been there for a bit. So
Yeah, I think also they also need to decide one of these guys need to take more of the risk, and one of these guys need to kind of, I don't want to say anchor the innings because that has more of a defensive meaning, but more so just like, hey, that's the guy that they'll stay on, and the one guy needs to hit out and try to hit boundaries, at least one boundary and over.
missed his run up again, Sikandar. I mean, I think at this point in time, I mean, Anshul has been there for a while, and looking at the way he has batted, and then the shots he has played so far, he looks like he got some stroke playing in him, so he can be the one to take it on. Or I don't know, I don't know how Nihal will be if again he seems to be mistiming a lot, so I don't think he's a shot maker like Anshul is.
Yeah, it's my
So-
first time seeing Nihal as well, so I'm not
Yeah.
really familiar with his game, but and it could also, I'm not, maybe he's playing at Hanover Park for the first time, and I've seen many big batsmen that come here and takes them a few games to adjust as well, so I'm not really sure how many games he's
Yeah.
played here, but yeah, he seems to be the one, he's not really middling the ball right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, and Anshul has been there for a while. He's been there 21 deliveries, and he's got 13, but he's starting to play some shots, so maybe he's going to be the one to take it on. Sikandar keep missing his run up, so
Is he missing his run-up, or is it just mind games with the batsman?
I don't know. I don't know which one it is. What do you think?
Well, I saw the not Anshul, but Nihal, step away on one of the
Yeah.
previous deliveries, so maybe, Sikandar just giving some payback.
Lovely shot.
Chance
Can
for
we
catch
catch?
here, and taken by
Taken.
Salman.
That's a lovely catch. I mean, pick
Yeah.
the fielder out, mind you. Didn't have to move much, just a step or two, and right there.
And Salman's probably one of the safest hands in Midwest cricket, so he doesn't really drop many. So I think Anshul hit that well. He just couldn't get much elevation on it, right? He
Yeah,
hit it
yes.
straight to the fielder, and he maybe 5 yards left or right to the fielder. He would have went for the boundary, but he
But-
goes out to the fielder.
Mm, it looked it was a lovely shot. It was hit hard. It was hit firm. I mean, it sounded nice, but the elevation was not there. So
Right.
you give the fielder a chance to catch it, and it was right there. It was way side. 2 steps in, and he got it away side. So, good catchers don't drop those, no matter how hard you hit them, right?
Exactly. And looks like Mohammad Mohsin is coming to the crease. He's another left-handed batsman. So,
So-
and I think he was probably one of the most outstanding performers in the Major League Cricket tournament that happened. I think he was like a late replacement, and I think he ended up being either number 1 or number 2 wicket takers of the tournament. And he's someone that's played first class cricket for Pakistan, and I think he's a great all-rounder. So he's not just a bowler, but he's a really good bat as well.
Well, we'll see. It's the first time I'm seeing him. I think I've seen him played before. So we'll see how good he gets along with this, because he's got a challenging score to get,
Yeah.
mind you. 8 overs, 36 for 3. So
He's playing minor league for the Michigan
Michigan
team.
Okay. So he's a minor league player in a league, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And a major league player.
And that both of them, right? Minor league and major league both.
Yes.
Nice.
He played for the Texas Super Kings.
Okay. The top edge, down to third man. That was Tala's first ball of the new over. And the top edge by Nihal, down to third man. In comes Mohammed. Sabi's got great things about him, so I get to see him play for the first time. And we'll get to see his stroke making capabilities.
Yeah, hopefully, I
Oh, he's a
didn't.
lefty like me, mind you.
Yeah, hopefully I didn't jinx him,
nice,
but I mean, he's a great all-rounder. He's a proper
Yeah.
cricketer. So, let's see what he can do for the team tonight. He's playing with the Beast cricket bat. I think he just got fresh deliveries of his bats, and I was actually the one that delivered it to him. So, so he has some brand new Willow. So let's see if we can, get some runs going. And there's a cheap plug for one of his sponsors as well.
I'm looking at his stance. I'm looking at the way he bats, with a high back lift, right? Lefties tend to do that.
Yeah.
I tend to do that once in a while. Lefty, but the bat speed is what helps you out. So let's see how he goes on. Yeah. Chance of a run out there. Hit the stumps. I think it would have been a close one. There was some good feeling there from Salman.
And I think the last thing we need is another close call where both
Yeah.
teams aren't happy with the umpire.
Well, look, I don't have a problem with coast guards, but what we have to do is learn to live with umpires' decision, right?
Yes.
They're human beings. Look, even in international cricket, we see that umpires make mistakes, but we don't see people charging them down and argue with them. You walk off the field and you express your grievance in your clubhouse, right?
So I'm glad you brought that up. So we actually had, like you mentioned, like an umpires and like captains meeting
Yeah.
last week, or I think this past Friday.
Past Friday, yeah.
Yes, and one of the things that came up is actually I was the one that brought it up, is that what should happen if like an umpire is not sure of his decision, and should he go confer
Talha
with
to Anil, swing and a miss. And Nihal need to play singles and twos. No need for him to be aggressive. A wicket just fall. He needs to play single because it'd be sad for him to lose another wicket right now. That was a bad shot.
Yeah.
Given the timing we're in right now, his team is needing him to stay around. So he should have played singles and twos and see what Muhammad can do.
Yeah, these
Right?
dot balls are killers for them right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what's I think if even they can make sure they just avoid the dot balls, but
Yeah, you were talking about the empires
Yes.
and captains meeting. Yeah.
So one of the things that came up was that in Chicago cricket, right? So obviously, like minor league, professional, international cricket, all different playing conditions. So the question that I brought up to the audience or the group was, if the main umpire is unsure of a decision, whether it's leg before wicket or caught behind, not about a catch or anything, but about a nick or LBW, should that umpire go and confer with the leg umpire? And I'm of one of the opinion that that umpire should not, right? I think if the umpire is confident in his decision, right, he should give it out, and if he's unsure, he should give it not out. Because what happens is, if you go to the leg umpire for a caught behind decision, that umpire might have heard a sound, but that doesn't mean the ball hit the bat, right? The sound could have come from a helmet for something else. So I don't think that leg umpire is in a position to say whether it's out or not. And second thing, same thing for leg before wicket. So I think all that does is, at least in the Chicagoland area, I think it creates more confusion. It creates more chances for arguments and issues between the teams and the umpire. So I think the umpires should stick to their decision and make the decision themselves, and and not confer with the leg umpire whether if it's related to a leg before or caught behind decision.
Okay, that was the end of the ninth over. The score is 40 for 3. Tala has bowled 2 overs for 13 runs. Mohammed is batting 2 on 3 balls, and Nihal Sanjay is 12 of 18. And your point of umpire's call. And I've done a fair bit of umpiring myself in this league until I start playing more cricket at my older age. But I've decided that one way to make sure that I stay neutral and do the best job possible is I never go to square leg for caught behind or LBWs. I mean, look, being playing cricket for a long time and listening to cricket, I've heard a lot. On the radio we used to hear about square leg conforming with ruling umpires. Those was back in the days. Those was back in the days when those things happened. And some umpires, I think, are still stuck in the old-fashioned way that they feel they necessarily have to go to square leg when they don't have to. I think if they don't go to square leg, it will be less of a confrontation, less of a conflict. That's how I umpire. Okay, the only time I go to square leg is and look to square leg is if for no ball, height of no ball, or if I'm not sure if the catch was taken.
Agreed. 100%
Okay,
on
that's the
with you.
only time I go. And I have to. Okay, driven through covers. They're gonna look for 2 again. They are going for 2. Chance of a run out. Chance of run out. Oh,
Great throw.
and they're gonna get 3 off of that one. Another chance of a run out.
Oh, that's
yes,
gone.
It's
Direct
gone.
hit, and that's gone. No? Never
Yeah.
mind. I think I got a bit overzealous there and thought it was out, but we're sitting at an angle here, so it looked out, but no, he makes it safely.
Okay, I'm gonna get a replay on that one. Let's take a look. Here's the replay is coming up. Let's see what happens. We can probably have some idea.
I mean, what happened there? That looks out, right? Oh, he dropped it.
He
That's
dropped
what
the
it was.
ball.
Okay.
He didn't have the ball in his
Okay,
hands.
that's why I was like, the
yeah, that's what I'm
batsman was
saying.
way short of the
And yeah.
crease, so the bowler dropped the ball and dislodged the bails without collecting it.
Yeah, and I missed a simple chance run out there.
Yeah.
Good luck to the batsman.
Nicely
Lovely
hit.
shot, a chance for a catch, chance for a
Oh. Okay, I think the fielder would be a bit disappointed. The bowler would be a bit
Muhammad pitting
disappointed,
it up to the cover boundary. I think the fielder was a tad slow coming in there. He thought he was coming to him, but the lights could be deceiving too. Remember, so he was a tad slow coming to get the ball.
Yeah, I think he could have
Yeah.
attacked it. I don't think he picked it up right away.
No, I
I
don't
think he
think
could
so,
have attacked it
yeah.
a bit more.
Well, seems like the flight is on. They're trying to play shots, so we'll
Yeah.
see what happens from here. Solejay driven through extra cover again. I don't think they're gonna look for 2 this time.
Yeah, I think after the last throw, they're gonna
It was a
not
beautiful
take the chance
throw
again.
right beside the stump. Excellent feeling there, and I think that was Salman, right?
That was Salman.
Yes, yes, he's an excellent fielder, excellent batsman, one of the genuinely good all-rounders in cricket that we have in Midwest. Um, he plays excellently good cricket, and I think kudos to him. Um, uh, Sikandar to yeah.
Yeah, and you can see the way Mohammad Mohsin is playing that he's a proper bat, like a top order bat, right? Someone that comes in and plays like proper shots and not much of a. I mean, I'm sure he can hit boundaries, but he's not like a slogger.
Okay. And well, I mean, he's got to become a slugger pretty soon because his score is getting to where he's gonna need to hit a few boundaries, because change. But then again, I mean, 110 off 10 overs. That's gonna be we're gonna get there pretty soon.
Yeah.
And if they don't start hitting a boundary or 2, they're gonna get to 12 and 13 and 14. So I don't think the captain will want him to get there. But they're trying, mind you. This over there showing signs of trying to hit the ball. So we'll see.
Yeah, and I'm seeing the dugout for Chicago Cougars. Their batsmen are eagerly waiting. Their hitters, they're swinging the bat, getting warmed up. They're getting ready.
Sikandar in the air. That probably will be 4. That's a 4.
Beautifully
Yeah.
hit by Mohammad Mohsin there.
Yeah. So 4 through mid wicket.
And you can see he kind of moved across and took the ball from the offside and just picked it up and made something of it. And that's what you need to do in T20 cricket, right? Like you have to innovate and you have to kind of sometimes move around the crease and make good deliveries into bad deliveries.
Well, be honest with you, I mean, I don't think Patriots are getting a lefty on field. One of the common shots for left-handers is a slack sweep through square leg and mid wicket,
Yeah.
and they don't have nobody over here.
Yeah, the entire square leg's open. I think there's a chance for a
Lord,
catch here.
massive in the air.
Oh,
he
and it's
dropped
dropped.
it. Yeah. The batsman took 2.
Oh, that is dropped.
Yeah.
You cannot be giving these chances away to a batsman like Mohammad Mohsin. I mean, let's see if this comes back to bite Skokie Patriots, and that looks like that was. I think that was Hassan Khan himself. So, it's a tough chance under the lights, but that's something that has to be taken.
Yeah, he botched it.
Yeah,
He
I think
did,
he did good to make the ground, right? And he just couldn't collect it.
But like he's not, again, he's one of the premier players. Catching these cricket balls got to be part of the deal, right?
Yeah.
He botched it, but it is. Look, there's gonna be a lot of drop catches. The light's not perfect here. Catches will go wrong. So that's the end of the 9th over. The
So
score.
it's 53 for 3 in 10 overs,
10
and they
overs.
need exactly 10 runs in over here.
All right. But like I said, I don't think it's too much of an ask. But if they keep dropping catches, then it'll be an easy target, right?
Yeah. And you can see they've realized, like, they have to get going now.
The new bowler coming up, is Tala still bowling? Yeah, Tala is still bowling, right?
Let me see.
Yeah, that's Tala, right? Tying his shoes? I think so, right?
Yes, I believe
Yeah.
so.
Tala is still going to be bowling. Sikandar was a bowler just finished. The score is 10 overs, 53 for 3.
No, it's Haris Vora is coming. To
Harris
attack.
Vora?
Yes,
Okay.
Haris Vora is coming to the attack. I think it's his first over of the innings.
Yeah. Well, they've changed. New bowler coming on, Harris Vora. And he's got a bit of pace in him too. So I think Skokie Patriots is going to stick with the pace. I know they got a couple spinners, but they're not bringing them on right now. I guess because they understand the push is going to be on right now. And one bad over changes the whole game right now.
Yeah, and Haris is one that's won a few Man of the Match awards for his bowling and batting in this tournament. So he's come up big for Skokie Patriots throughout this tournament, and he's also one of the part owners of the franchise as well. So a lot on his a lot depending on his shoulders.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that. Yeah. Harris to Nihal.
Looks to be an
Inside edge. Single. Oh, umpire signal leg by. How wrong we are tonight, Lord. All right, I'm gonna wait for the umpire to signal before I say anything. Because I could see her.
I definitely heard 2 noises there. Let's see the replay here.
Completely bad. Maybe the bat touched the ground, probably.
Yeah. And you can see him, the way Nihal moved across the stump, he feels the urgency to, get something.
Yeah.
He's struggling a bit, and, with the hitters left, he doesn't want to face too many dot balls again. Nicely hit, and I think they're going to go for 2 again, and I think, let's see, it's going to be a close call, and, oh, good. good running.
The throw was to the wrong end.
Yeah.
A bowler was supposed to be the throw.
Yeah.
I don't think he had any support from his fielders. Say a bowler, the tendency is always to go to the keeper.
And that would have been the shorter throw for the fielders.
Yeah.
And I think between these two batsmen, I think Mohammad Mohsen is the quicker one. So
Yeah.
if you want to target one end, I would target Nihal's end.
Yeah.
Oh,
Slower delivery. Wide signal by the umpire.
yeah. Trying to play the reverse sweep, and I think he moved a bit early, and I think the bowler was able to adjust, but unfortunately for him, bowled a wide delivery.
57 for 3. 10.2 overs. Game's getting interested.
I think they're gonna go for 2 again, and let's see. And I think they'll be able to make it again. See, this is what we talked about, right? They have at this point, I think, when 10 overs, 7 wickets, they have plenty of wickets in hand, and you have to force the issue, make the fielders make a mistake, and it seems like they're making quite a few in the last few overs.
Well, dropping catches, mishandling the ball, you name it. Everything seems to be happening wrong for Skokie Patriots.
Yeah.
They got the start they wanted.
I don't know what the fielder is doing and not releasing the ball.
Single.
Yeah.
So Mohammed seems to be going. 16 off 10. He seems to want to get going. Nihal is playing the supporting innings. 16 off 21. Not bad given the situation he came in.
But I think at this
Right?
point, point with Nihal's inning, he needs to either hit boundaries or get out, right? Because you don't, I understand there's still 10 overs left, but they have pretty destructive players left in the dugout, and he can't be wasting balls anymore at this point in the inning.
But because again, and that shot was uncalled for. If Mohammed is timing the ball so well and hitting the ball,
Then
why
take the
is
singles and get off the
why
strike,
is he
right?
trying to hit the ball? Right? He could have came across. He could have made an easy single out of it, but he's trying to hit the ball,
And maybe
right?
that's what Mohammad Mohsen is telling him. He's like,
Time.
hey, get me on strike, right? I'm seeing the ball well. Let's not,
But in our level of cricket, we have yes. 1 second. To Nihal, and they're up.
Oh, I think direct hit
No,
maybe
too.
would have been a close call, but
Yeah.
another great piece of running by the batsman.
I think Skokie Patriots getting a little loose right now. A lot of anxiety is running around. They're making some bad plays. I mean,
And I think this is where if I'm the captain, I bring everyone together and say, hey guys, let's keep our cool. We're still on top of the game right now, right? I would say Skokie are maybe 60-40 at this stage, right? So, but I think if you look at their players' reaction, it seems like, they're acting like they're losing the game. So I think, and I think this is going to affect their fielding as well. So if I'm the captain, I bring everyone together. I say, hey guys, let's relax. Let's keep it cool. And let's back each other because they're on top of the game right now. There's no need to panic here.
well, like I said again, the players, the anxiety and will run up a little bit because misfeeling, not getting bad throws. It does adds up to a little frustration, and the frustration will build. He's continuous seconder. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So 11 overs finished, 62 for 3. But Cougars is picking the speed up. So, they are doing what they got to do for an ultimate over, I guess. Top edge.
I think that's going to go for at least 2 runs, maybe for a boundary, racing away.
2 runs. Top edge over towards third man. So the edges seem to be getting away from the fielders now. So it's a chase. It chases on.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
this is where Skokie doesn't need to panic. I'm seeing panic or I'm seeing frustration from the fielders, and this is where they need to keep it cool and stay in the game. Oh, nicely played there. Let's see if they go for 2 again. Good job by Harris there to release the ball quickly and prevent the second run.
I think the game is evenly placed right now.
I agree.
Looking at what it is,
Yeah.
65 for 3, needing another 100. What they need, another 88 runs.
I think what we spoke about in like the fourth.
89 runs off. Yeah.
I think what we spoke about in the fourth or fifth over is that if
Yeah.
they can get it to like the 12th over and
Yeah.
still need like 10 and over,
Yeah.
the chase could be on for them,
Yeah.
and that's exactly the situation they're in.
Yeah.
We're in the 12th over right now, and they need 10 and over
Yeah.
with a bunch of power hitting still left.
I see that shot was uncalled for again. And Neal shouldn't have. That's the trouble he's gonna face if he stays batting, stay in there.
Yep.
Because that shot he just played is not was uncalled for.
And you see Mohammad Mohsin go and talk to him again,
Yeah.
just like the last over. He's probably
Yeah.
telling him like, hey, look, I'm middling the ball, I'm hitting, I'm getting runs to score. Just get
Yeah.
me on strike.
Yeah, and that's what his job is supposed to be right now. And hopefully down the road he can get a boundary here and there. But if he plays singles and give Mohammed a strike, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh, looks, that's a no ball right there. Wow. This could be a game-changing over. Looks like bowler overstepped there. Oh, maybe there might be. I don't know if it's for overstepping or is it for maybe too many outside.
Too many
in the circle.
outside. Yeah, it looks like you have 6 outside. Am I seeing right? I'm counting 1. Yeah, they have 6 guys outside.
Yeah, we talked about losing focus and losing their cool, and this is what happens. And the good part for the
There's
Cougars.
still one more guy in, don't they? I'm still only counting 3 in the circle
One,
toward the yard.
two, I think there's one in cover over there. And
That's
that
a
went
beautiful
for
shot
wow.
for 4. Yeah.
Yeah, Mohammad Mohsin really showing his class here. I mean, you can see he's playing all over the ground right now. So I think just the way the momentum is going, and I would favor the Cougars right now, just because the body language of seeing how the Skokie Patriots are acting on the field.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to race away for another boundary.
Yep.
Everything is working for the Cougars right now, and Mohammad Mohsin is playing a gem of an innings right now.
$75 for 3.
I think there's still one delivery left in the over.
Yep.
And the run rates finally creep below 10. It's at 9.7 right now. So, the Cougars are making dent in that run chase, and yeah, I think they're kind of. Oh, we've seen this a few times with Sikandar bowling and the batsman pulling away at the last minute.
But I think this was a huge misstep by the captain, bowling Sikandar. I mean, he's got the spinners. I mean, he's got to be able to try them. I mean, something's got to give, right?
Yeah, and if you don't bring them now,
Sikandar
then it'll be too late to bring them in the last stage of the innings.
Again, so overs. So it's 12 overs. Score is 75. Is that what it is?
Yep, and they need 79 in 8 overs at 9.9. So they're at that 10 runs an over required stage. The one thing that I see, whether it's MPL or Castle American T20, the one thing I see is, and I don't understand, is why a lot of people come and park their cars straight ahead. And it seems like every game, a batsman hits a six and someone's car gets dented or a window gets broken. So I don't understand what the thinking is when people come park their cars straight ahead at Hanover Park. To me, that seems a not very smart thing to do, but it seems like every game someone seems to do so. But tonight, we don't have anyone.
But then again, we could be talking about those guys that are rich. They don't care if the car got dented, broken. They get a new one next week,
Oh, okay.
And that
Well, you know what? Maybe those are the guys you need to expand the league and buy one of these
Yes,
franchises.
man. Hey, support us, man. Give us buy some cricket balls for us free, things like that. Because if they afford to get their car dented and broken up, they gotta be affording to buy a new one, right? Because how do you go home and explain to the missus that you want a cricket field and you parked your car where you could get hit by the cricket ball, right?
And it's not the first time it happens. It seems like it happens every weekend.
Yeah.
It seems like every week it happens to a car.
Yeah, and then they'll be like, okay, you're not going back. You're not going to take in the car. You're walking to the park next week. Man, it's funny. No, I don't. I always park my car away from the straight hits, man.
Yeah. Even at Skokie, right? Even at Skokie, they have taken the fence away, right?
Yeah.
And so you
I
cannot.
know, right?
There's people. So I feel bad for the people that come for the driving range because they don't know better. But for the people that play cricket,
quite a few cars get hit at Skokie ground, man, because the fence is not there, and once the ball hits, one bunk sits on top of the cars,
exactly.
man. It's not like it's a big stretch before it gets to the cars. At least here is more protection, I think. Out in the straight boundary.
Yeah.
Out here is fine. So the bowling has changed, right? I'm taking a look at Harris Vora is still bowling.
Yep. Bowling second over.
And he's bowling to Nihal.
And let's see if Nihal just takes a single and gets Mohsin on strike.
Straight driven, well fielded at mid-on. Just one. I said, as we say, the game is still on. I mean, there's still a lot of runs to go. A couple of quick wickets and Skokie Patriots back in the game. But they need to get a couple of quick wickets.
And that's the beauty of T20 cricket. It can change, right? Like if you looked at it, maybe like in the 7th or 8th over, it looked like Skokie were well ahead, and Mohammad Mohsin has come in and hit a few shots, and now it seems like the Cougars are on top. But again, if Skokie takes a wicket here, they can be back on top as well. I don't know why the dugout is asking for a no ball. That was a well-placed bouncer, but again, a fumble by the fielder and the batsman take a second run. It's probably one for the over, I would reckon.
Yeah. He's a tall guy too. I don't think he was that high, but yeah, he got one. He got a warning and one for the over.
I
Yes.
think he crouched a bit, so I think it looked like it was a lot higher than it was.
He got a warning, one for the over. Yeah. I said, I was thinking Muhammad is on 29 off 16 because they also had 15. So the score's a little bit slow coming up. 78 for 3. Lovely shot, lovely shot.
They're gonna go for 2 again. Let's see if the fielder releases it quickly. But again, it's an accurate throw, but probably not enough power behind it. And I think in Chicagoland area for especially with these heavy outfields, you're probably scoring 2 of most fielders, I would say.
But that was a good shot. Then he had a ground probably before.
Exactly.
His Skokie held it back to 2.
Yeah.
The Hanover Park held it to 2 because of their lush outfield. Lovely shot.
What a beautiful shot. That's gone for 6.
Mohammad is playing an excellent innings right now.
He waited for the slow delivery. I think Harris might have. He might have slowed up in his run up. I think he almost the batsman recognized it quite early that a slow delivery was coming there, and then he read it, he waited for it, and he deposited it over for 6. So, so what are your thoughts on that shot from Mohammad Mohsin? Obviously, he's been middling the ball. He's hitting it all over the park. Do you think that shot was necessary for him? For someone that's, playing so well, right?
Yeah. He's doing so well. 37 out of 19. Why would you play a shot like that? I never like that shot anyways. I don't like that shot in cricket.
I think that shot's for like the bowlers or maybe a batsman that's struggling. Maybe they did try to do something. But if you're middling it, you're hitting all over the park. You don't need that.
There's so much more better shots that he can play and score runs, right?
Yeah.
But I understand, yes, people want to show they're innovative and a batsman want to like to how innovative they are. Yes, some people are very good at it, mind you. They practice a lot. But in our league, the guys try it and 99% of the time they miss it.
Yeah.
Because...
No, you're absolutely right. But I think the thing I like what he did on the last ball is, take a single and, stay on strike.
But like I said, the game is still open. Skokie Patriots got broken-hearted a bit here, if you ask me. They are frustrated. A little bit of anger, but they brought this upon themselves. They dropped some simple catches, missed some run-outs, all things that didn't go their way. So
they missed an easy run out of Mohammad Mohsin where the bowler, dislodged the bails early. They missed a catch on the boundary.
Yeah, and that was Mohammad they dropped.
Exactly. Yeah. So they gave him 2 chances already, right?
Yeah.
And, to an international player, if you give him 2 chances, he's going to take advantage of it.
So they have themselves to blame, but it's anybody's. I think the advantage now is in Cougars' hands.
Right.
So, but they can still fight. It's still 9 runs and over. I think needed right from here.
You take 1 or 2 quick wickets and you're back in the game.
Yeah. But I'm surprising that the captain didn't bring the spinners on.
At this point, let's see.
Sikandar still bowling?
Sikandar looks like he's bowling his last over.
I'm just concerned why the captain is keeping him on. Mohammad has been after him. He's given up 20 quite a few runs already. I think he's got 29 after.
He's 3 for 31.
31, yes.
Yeah.
So I'm just baffled why the captain is keeping him on.
So he's 3 for 31 Harris, whereas 2 for 20. So they're going 10 and over. So
they've got to try to slow bowling and see if they can pick him up on a catch or something, man.
Yeah, I agree. And that's going to be at least 2 more runs, maybe race away to the boundary. And these are the shots where batsmen don't get full value out of them. Right? That's a proper ground, and that's easily racing away for a boundary.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it goes for everybody. But yes, that was a beautiful shot for anywhere except here, because we all know that unless it dries out with the sun, Hanover Park is going to be rough. So Sikandar has got to be really careful how he bowls here. Mohammad is set. He's 40 off 21. They're not willing to try to spin against him, I guess. Maybe they know something we
but
don't
they're
know.
gonna have to bring spin on at some stage because I don't think they have a fifth pacer. So, I mean a sixth pacer. So they're gonna have to bowl spin at some stage.
And that ball, short of a length. Mohammed expansive drive over cover, missed it.
Look at that. He
It's
steps down the crease and takes it, and I think he's gonna easily come
Get
back for two. Yeah.
Two.
So everything going right for the Cougars at this moment.
Yep. He
So
scores 91 for 3 after 13.3 overs. I think this partnership is about 70 runs.
yeah,
Partnership.
and I think the running between the wickets has been great, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's frustrated the fielders quite a bit. You know, they've taken every single, they're taking every double, and you can see like that's really frustrated the fielding side.
Yeah, and I did talk about that also when Skokie Patriots were batting. They left some runs on the field. They were not willing to run the two. They were taking ones and comfy with it. So they could have seen themselves another couple of runs ahead of where it is right now too. So all of that is a disadvantage for them now.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, as these guys are running their hearts out.
Yeah, I think the partnership is at 56 runs right now.
56, okay. And with the 56, Mohammed's got 43. So he's batting beautiful. I mean, some excellent shots.
I think that could have been. See, if he collected that, I think that's another run out that they've missed here.
Let's see. Yep. He's look, he's somewhere out. Look, he pretty much gave up.
Yeah.
He had given up. Yeah.
But honestly, I don't want to be too harsh on
But I think,
the other batsmen.
but his thing, I think what Nihal was doing here, like if I get out fine, he was giving
Agreed.
Mohammed a strike. That's
Agreed,
it.
exactly, and
Yeah.
that's what he needs to do now.
Yeah.
He cannot waste any more deliveries right now.
Yeah.
I think I heard two noises there. Oh, that's given out.
He's given out. BW.
Wow, I don't know about that one. I think maybe that might have been a little high, and I from here I thought I
Let's
heard
see.
two noises, but let's see the replay. He moved across. Oh, I don't know about. That seemed high, right?
But he was all the way back in the stump. Remember, there was no room. One more time, replay. One more time.
Yeah, can we get a
more?
replay one more time, please? Oh, that might be the game-changing
Let's see.
moment here.
So far back, look how far he goes back.
Yeah.
Slow. Look at that. You see?
Yes. Looks like.
I see that. Look at. Oh, that's very close. It could have gone both ways.
Yeah. I
Could've
also
gone
thought I
both.
heard two noises, but again, we're so far out.
Yeah.
Who knows what we heard? But again, Sikandar Soleja, he's a game changer. He's a match winner. He's won plenty of tournaments here in Hanover Park and in Chicagoland area, and he comes up with a huge wicket here. And now it looks like Sunny Singh is coming to bat. So you get the set batsman out, and Roop, did you see one thing? The difference here between a local cricketer and a professional cricketer. He
Yeah.
got out maybe on a 50-50 call, and he just walked off.
Yeah. Yep. But like I said, that's what we're talking about, right? Yeah, he showed his dissatisfaction for a brief moment and he walked off.
Right.
He wasn't happy. He let the umpire know he's not happy about it, but that's as much as he went with it. Not a word, no argument, no frustration. Now, we have got to get our players to start developing. But the problem, so respect the umpires. It's tough, mind you, it's tough. It's tough.
Yes.
But the problem is, somewhere along the line, the league is gonna take a tougher stance on some of these guys that are argumentative, not just because they gotta stand up there for a minute or two or arguing and cursing. No, they need to be suspended, fined, and if they don't like it, then they don't play cricket.
And like you said, there's nothing wrong with disagreeing with the umpire. I mean, that's part of the cricket. That's
Yeah.
part of sports. But that's all as far as you should take it, and
Yeah.
move on, because some days the decision will go in your favor
Yeah.
and some days against you.
And we have all been there, where some days, you know you're out, but the umpire give you a break, right?
Yes.
Because he missed the call, right?
Yes.
And then you smile inside and you say, okay, I got a break,
And
right?
you're trying to control your laughter.
Yes, and you turn around and so the umpire don't see you, man. You know you got a bit more there, right? And then all of a sudden one day you feel Gara deal and you want to stand there and argue with the umpire and pick a fight and all these things. It's ridiculous. I mean, and I remember I said earlier in the game, the love for the game has got to come above your personal attitude and behavior when you're playing, because cricket is not just about a game. It's about sportsmanship. It's about developing friends, making new friends. I mean, I've met people in the world of cricket that I've become close friends with. Not intimate, but just close friends. We can talk, we can laugh, we can do all these things, right? And that's just because you play cricket and you come to the field, and not one guy in here can say, you know what, Roop left the field one day angry and mad, and couldn't talk to them anymore. I've never, for playing cricket for 44 years, I've never had a fight with anybody in the cricket field. Never had because I have learned to respect the game, because if I do that, I'll make a friend rather than make an enemy.
Yeah, I would say win or lose, don't take it home with you.
Yeah. And guys be like, you've been playing cricket longer than I was even born. I say, like, really? I say, yeah, but you have to learn the game of cricket and the sportsmanship. All right, game has changed.
Tala Mohsin back on.
Tala Mohsin is back on. Sunny Singh, the captain, is in. Nihal and 21. And let's see how he plays the game from here. Sunny is a power hitter. He doesn't blab. I don't think he defends any ball. He just swings at everything mercifully. So we'll see.
That could have been
Chance
close.
of a run out there.
And so there's 6 overs left, and I don't think we're gonna see a spinner here tonight. If you look at the overs, actually Hunain has an over left. So we talked about maybe they could have bowled out Hunain early, and now
that's
that
what
over from the spinner is gonna be costly for them towards the end.
critical now, and that's what I was saying. Bowl him out and get rid of it, and done. So you don't have to worry about him if you're not gonna. If his intention was not to bring on another spinner, then he should have bowled out tonight.
Yeah.
He should have done that then. So now he's got to face that one over could be critical in this game, because the one over. I mean, I have known Sonny for a long time now batting, and one over spin, and he could change his game if he gets going.
Yeah. So I think at this point you probably hold on bringing the spinner
to the last over
until you have to, right?
Yeah. So
because you waited, so I think you kind of missed the trick now.
Talha
So
to Sonny. Driven down the ground. Single.
And I think also losing Mohammad Mohsin there, I think the one thing that the Cougars are gonna miss are the quick running between the wicket, right?
Yes.
So I think that's another thing that's gonna change now, is those easy doubles that they were having.
Interesting point of the game. If they don't get Sonny out, I think this game is done. Because he can change it quickly. Let's see how Nihal plays the game from here. I said he's got to be a little bit more aggressive and take some of the pressure off Sonny, so he doesn't have to feel like he has to hit every ball.
And Nihal's the one that's faced so many deliveries now. He's the one that's
Oh boy,
I think that's out, and that's given.
It's given, yeah.
We just talked about, right? Like losing Mohammad Mohsin, you also lose the running between the wickets factor, and the very next ball there's a mix up and there's a run out.
Yep. But there was never two. But you have to understand who your running partner is.
Absolutely.
At all times, you gotta know if your partner gonna be able to run two with you. and we all know Sonny. I mean, he can't run that fast. I mean, it's been that way. He's not gonna change, right?
Right.
So he should have known that. That's his captain, right? He's been playing with him for a while. He should know that he cannot run. Especially Sonny's got to come back down the wicket to the closer and the danger end. But that is Sonny's call anyways, not his call.
Right, because Sonny's the one that's coming to the danger end.
Yeah, and that's the basics of cricket being gone wrong, right? I mean, Sonny looks up and the ball is in the fielder's hand. He's not gonna make it no matter what you say.
And he's the one, Sonny's probably looking at it. He's like, look, I don't want to lose my wicket over one run when he can hit boundaries and change the game. So
yeah,
and it looks like it's Farhan. Is it Farhan Ali that comes?
I'm checking this here right now. We can't tell right now, yeah? Oh, but check his scoreboard, see what they put on his score sheet. Sunny Singh and... They haven't updated yet, yeah.
I think this Farhan Ali, I'm pretty sure. Yep, I think he's using a beast bat, and I think that's Farhan Ali. Yeah.
Talha to Sonny. Driven through covers. They probably will look for two, but I don't think they will go. Or they're going for it.
Let's see.
Chance of a run out. No.
Maybe I don't think he got.
Yeah.
That was the best throw from Salman there, because the run out was on. So it is Farhan Ali, and he's another batsman that can hit big boundaries, right? I think his role is to come in and just hit boundaries.
You're looking at let's see, at the end of the way they get to 100, they're looking at 54 runs, 53 runs or 5 overs, so it's still it's above 10 again, right? So a boundary here, a boundary there, gonna have to be done. So
The guy I'm surprised they haven't sent yet is Mohammad Mujib, because he's a big time hitter as well. But obviously, they feel more comfortable holding him for the back end of the innings. But
Yeah.
normally you see him
Yeah.
come in at this point.
Talha to Sunny. Catch.
And it's taken.
10. Full toss, sliced to backward point, easily taken.
So we talked about it, T20 cricket, right? One big over or 1 over with a couple of wickets can change the game. And Skokie Patriots, who were losing their temperament in the innings, and after 2 quick wickets, I think they're probably relaxed a bit and they feel like they're back on top.
Yeah, well, right now they're on top. It's 6 wicket down. But again, because it's such a small target to get, it's only 50-something runs, right? I think right now they need 56 runs, 57 runs to win,
57,
right?
yes.
So one person get a couple of boundaries, couple of sixes, and the game change again, right?
Well, they need one of these guys to play a blinder, right? And that's what's needed. So.
Well, from what you're telling me, I mean, a couple of guys can hit the ball.
I mean, Farhan Ali can hit big. The guy that's coming in, Mohammad Mujib, I think he's one of the most destructive hitters in Chicago right now. I think he's also a minor league player. I believe he plays. He plays for one of the Chicago teams.
Yeah, he plays minor league, doesn't he?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, so I mean, so you have guys that are capable of scoring the runs, but obviously, Skokie has very accomplished bowlers as well. So I think we're in for a good last 6 overs.
I am just curious how they will handle a 1 over spin.
Yeah.
Because one over has to be bowled by somebody. I don't think they have another fast bowler.
But at this point, don't you agree? Like, you just have to wait till the last over, because you can't bring him home now. Because
but like I say, even on the last over, 20 runs and a spin bowler is gettable.
Agreed.
Right? And that's where you go ahead. So, the new batsman is Mujib. Farhan Ali, 98 for 11.
So I just spoke to Salman from Skokie Patriots, and he confirmed now that there's 2 righties on, they're gonna bring on Hunain for the next over. So I think that's the next over that the Cougars are gonna target, and I think that's gonna be a make or break game for make or break over for this game. And ignore the scorecard. Cougars are not down 11 wickets. I believe
All
they're
right,
down 6
so it's
wickets.
15 overs up, 98 for 6. Edge is back in Skokie Patriots' favor. We'll see how good Farhan Ali is in closing the innings out. And him and Mujib has a lot resting in the 2. I think after these 2, I don't know what they have left behind. So there'll be the 2 of them to at least put up. I'm thinking the 2 of them is going to bring it close.
I think they have other guys, but I think these are the last recognized hitters, right? So this is
bring it close,
if,
right?
If they're gonna chase this target down, it's gonna be these 2.
I think the captain is going to bring the spinner back on for his last over. Hunain is coming back on the strike. And what a bowler spell is this early in the evening. 3 overs, 1 wicket for 12 runs. He's got to bowl a good over here for his team. Minimize the damage. And if he can give up 10, 11 runs, he would have done a good job for his captain.
I think Skokie will be happy with 10 runs on this over. Right?
Yeah, because then he would have done the 1 over that they were scared of would have been gone.
Yeah.
And then you get 4 fast bowlers, 4 overs from the fast bowlers coming up to close it out. Farhan Ali on strike and Hunain to bowl to him. And let's see what the battle breaks out to be. Lovely. Smart bowling from Hunain. Quicker one, Yakur. Best he could have done was hit it back down the track, and well fielded by Hunain also. That's some excellent cricket here for Hunain. You can't ask for more.
Yeah, and he's bowled in the power play throughout the tournament for Skokie Patriots, and okay, you gotta give him credit. Good running there, from the batsman.
And from the way Hunan is bowling right now, he's not gonna be no slower one. He's pushing everything through. He's bowling like a medium pacer right now.
Yeah. And from what I know of Mohammad Mujib, I think he's gonna target the mid-wicket cow corner region. So, I think Hunain would be smart to kind of
stay out
keep
of the
it on
off
the
stump.
offside area.
2 feet out of the off stump.
Yep.
That's where I'll be bowling if I was him.
Yeah, make him play cut shot all these heavy
Yeah.
grounds, right?
Yeah. And he's a spinner, so they're not gonna they can cut him. He's not gonna be high up in the air. So if he pitches up like here, Yorker length and outside the half stump, the best they can do is drive it to cover, extra cover, right?
Max single or double.
Yeah.
And you watch him trying to. Oh, beautiful bounce. Look at that. I mean, what a great over. Only one run from the first 3 deliveries, and might be the the game-changing over and game-changing spell by Hunain. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Frustration by the batsman. He's trying to play the reverse sweep and he misses another delivery. So 1 run off the first 4 deliveries, and I mean, this is like a dream over for Skokie Patriots.
Well, Hunan is doing for his team what they ask of him. Just give us 1 good over, a spin, and then we'll figure it from there. And if we lose it, it's going to be the fast bowlers losing it.
Yeah.
So, and he's doing what his captains ask him to do. And like I said, when he finishes here, most likely it'll be 14 runs and 13 runs and over, I think.
You saw that he was targeting that mid-wicket region on a ball that wasn't there, and he got an edge, but only got a single off it.
Two deliveries left in this over. Excellent over so far.
Yeah, and 100 up for the Chicago Cougars. Yeah, I think one of the valuable lessons from tonight's game is just keeping your cool in a game, right? You see a T20 game, there's so many momentum shifts and so many, it seems like one team is on top and it changes over to over. So you have to keep your calm and, just execute your game plan. So that over goes for 3 runs, and what an amazing spell by Hunain. I mean, 15 runs, 1 wicket in 4 overs in a T20 game. I mean, especially bowling in the power play, you can't ask for anything better.
Yeah. So it's down to the last 5 overs, and they need 53 runs to win. So that's.
So now it's do or die.
4 overs. So it's 4. Is it 4 overs? 5 overs to
4
win?
overs left.
4 overs. So that's 13 runs and over the tie, and 1 somewhere to win. Interesting. Unless one of these guys are gonna put up some big sixes here, I think Skokie Patriots has that advantage.
Right, they need that over. They need that 18 to 20 run over to bring them back.
And
they're capable of doing, but it's not going to be easy.
But then if you're confident in yourself, you're waiting for the 1 over. I get 1 over, or somewhere along the line I put open, right? I've done that many times in my career, waiting for the 1 over. One of these guys got to let go, right?
And there's not that many overs left for that 1 over,
Yes.
so they have to
decide
which one is that.
But you target 1 bowler. So you know what? I'm not gonna get out from the guy who's really bowling.
So who would you target in this situation, Rup?
In this situation right now?
Yeah.
I'll target what's his name coming from this end? That he bowled earlier. Harris, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think he has it.
Okay.
I will target him.
Okay.
He will be the guy I'm going to go after because he's going to come back and bowl for sure. Talha's got 1 more over.
I think Salah Mohsin actually coming in.
But so they're gonna save him for 2 from which end, right? So they're gonna save him. They're gonna bowl 1. He's gonna bowl from the top end, right?
So Tala has
Harris, yes.
Okay.
That's what I say, Harris. Yeah, that's what they. So
They
that's
all
what.
are
Yeah.
from the same.
Nope.
Yeah.
He will be the one I'm going to target because he doesn't seem to be out of that. I will try to keep 10 runs or over from these guys, and the big over is going to come from he has 2.
Yes. Osama has 1,
Yeah.
Tala has 1, and Harris has 2.
All right, Tala to Farhan. And
good job by Faraz to quickly come up and prevent a single there.
we haven't changed. Talha. All right. So the bowling has picked some life. I mean, they've went through that phase where things were down, so they've picked up some energy and fire away, as we say. This is where you bowl the best. When I talked earlier about being able to bowl the Yorker.
Yeah.
And so many guys in this league are struggling to get that Yorker going.
I think they had to look for 2 here, especially with the keeper chasing it. You have to go for 2. You know,
Good running nearby Farhan Ali to get 2. So he's looking to keep the strike because seems like he's going to be the guy to bring it home if they have
I
it.
mean, they need to chase it down. They need at least 4 maximums.
Mm,
At
yeah.
least 4 maximums, right? You
Yeah.
get 24 runs off that, and you maybe get a couple boundaries and a couple doubles and singles. So you need at least, I believe, at least 4 sixes to chase this down.
But I mean, and the way Tala is bowling, and we don't know what Osama will come back, but Tala is bowling beautiful. I mean, he's got a couple more balls to go in his spell, right? Yeah.
I think Usama will go the 19th over, and then Haris will go the last over.
Shot.
I think that's gone for
shot.
6.
6.
And you saw that was effortlessly picked up. I mean, it didn't look like he really like put much power behind it.
yeah.
I mean, he just picked it up, timed it, and that went for 6. Look at that. Right, it was just sweetly picked up.
No, that was a beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. One step down the wicket. It was pitched on the wrong off stump, but lifted in the air, and there's a tad of wind blowing down the ground, and it easily went over the boundary for 6. So Tala's got to be careful. That was a half volley, and it deserved to be put away. If he's not going to bowl a Yako, then short of a length is the ball, if you ask me. Short of a length.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
much better.
That's
there.
much better, right? Yeah. Tala's been around for a long time, and his experience should tell him that if you don't have the Yako, don't go there. You're gonna get, because the guy can play. Obviously, you all know him.
Yeah.
So, and I've talked to many guys. If you're gonna bowl depth bowling in T20 cricket, you better get you have to have the Yako or the slow ball. I mean, and the slow ball, mind you, be good at it.
Yes.
But the Yako is a deadly delivery and the depth bowling.
And not many fast bowlers can bowl the slower ball with the same,
Same,
run up, with
yeah,
the same arm speed, right?
I know.
And you,
Talato Farhan Ali, pull down to fine leg, could be a 4, could be a 4.
I think that they have to run 3, and I think Mujib's gonna come back for 3. So great running. So they've gotten 10 runs, 11 runs from this over in 5 deliveries. So if they can get a boundary here, I mean that's gonna be a great over for the Cougars.
So they have gotten 11 runs, I think, off the over, right?
Yes.
Well, even a single, you're still up to par because we're talking 13 runs and over, right?
Yeah.
So a single, you're still only 1 short. And remember, we're looking for the big over. Somewhere we're going to have one big over. As a batting side, that's how you look at it. You play it that way.
I think the game's gonna change. I think there's gonna be a chance for a catch.
Well,
And I
all of that too. Tala is gonna come in to bowl his last delivery to
Mujib.
I got Mohammed.
Mohammed Mujib.
Okay.
I think they're
gonna
gonna
look
go
for
for
2
2
for
and I
sure.
think they're gonna easily get it.
Yeah. So
So
13 runs off
and
the
over, yeah.
Yep. And just like that, they're up to par.
So now
Right.
they need 14 and 3, and look, still doable, right?
Yeah.
I talked about hitting 4 sixes. They hit 1 there. I think if they get 3 more, that's 18 runs. And I think if they get 3 more sixes, they chase this down.
Yep. Interesting position in the game. I think Harris is going to
It's
come
gonna be
over.
Haris that's gonna come, then Osama the 19th over, and then Haris is gonna bowl the 20th over.
I think Skokie missed the beat in this one. When they had him under pressure, they should have bowled a spin.
Yeah. Actually, obviously following the last few games of Skokie Patriots, it seems like, Hassan has decided against bowling either himself or Salman or even Mohsin Khan as a second spinner. They've been bowling Haris in the power play. Sorry, not Haris, Hunain Amin in the power play, and leaving one of his overs for the middle part of the innings. But even though they have 3 spinners, but they've kind of gone for like the all-pace attack.
Yeah, but today the struggle was on, right? And you and I both know Salman can bowl somebody. He bowls a lower delivery, and with this light situation here, he probably would have done. But you got to try him to know if he can do something. I hear you had the game in your hand. There was pressure, right?
Yeah.
And if he could have come in and bowled you 2 good overs, could have been a difference, right?
Yeah.
But that's why we're commentating right now, and we're not playing the game, right? We leave it up to these guys.
Yeah,
Harris Vora to
Farhan Ali.
Ali.
I think there's a chance
High
for a
one,
catch. The
I
keeper's
near.
underneath it. It's a tough chance under the lights. Oh, and he does not come up with it. I think that's poor running by the batsman for not. Oh, and look at that. Look at that. So I think the batsmen were ball watching, and they didn't take 2 runs when the ball was so hit up high in the air.
Yeah.
and then the misfield of the overthrow lets them take a second. And whether it's umpiring or playing cricket in Chicago, I see this all the time. There's a chance for a catch, and let's say, look, this is not professional cricket, and you see plenty of drops, but I see batsmen all across Chicago always ball watching and not taking the runs.
Yeah, I hear. So Harris to
Farhan Ali again.
Farhan Ali again.
Oh,
Oh,
what
lovely
a
shot.
beautiful shot! Oh wow!
4. That's a lovely shot. Pick up 1 foot off the back, and just flipped it to long leg.
That's a shot you see from West Indian
Yeah.
left-handed batsman.
That's a Brian Lara shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, on one leg, and then off the hip, lifting him onto back with square leg.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful shot.
So
Very well.
Harris is now. You talked about them targeting Harris Vora, and he's given up 6 runs of the first 2
Yeah, but
deliveries.
then the keeper has a lot to do with that drop the catch, and we can
What did
blame
I
the
say?
legs
There's
all we
going to be a
want.
chance for a catch, and that's
Yeah.
going to change
So
the game.
I mean, like I said, these are the situations where your keeper with the gloves, he's got to make a better effort on that, right?
Yeah.
Overrunning the ball is one thing. I mean, and he completely missed it. Not even hit his gloves.
Yeah. So 34 needed in 16 deliveries. So I think right now it's anyone's game, I would say.
Yeah, it is still anyone's game. We know that. Well
That's
bowled, well
beautifully
bowled,
bowled.
well bowled. That's where he's got to bowl. If he's got 3 more of those, it's gonna be 3 singles the most. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's so hard to hit those Yakors, man.
And Harris, when he gets them right, he does have the ability to bowl these jokers, and he's
Yeah.
won Skokie plenty of games while coming in late and picking up key wickets. So I think he can definitely come up big here. But obviously, you have 2 good batsmen on the crease as well, so it's not going to be easy.
Harris to Mujib.
I think
Shot.
that's- No,
No?
I think that has not gone for 4, only for 2 runs. Again, I think the batsman missed a trick there. I think they were ball watching there. I think they could have ran for
Yep.
3 there if they hustled.
Again, they're counting the boundary before the ball, and they get 2 guys coming around. A great fielding effort to stop 4.
Yeah.
But again, Harris has got us. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why is he bowling 1 Yako and 1 short of a length.
It's also a pressure situation here. 9 runs of the first 4 deliveries. I mean, look, they get another boundary and they're keeping pace.
Yeah. It's got to bowl the Yako and keep it out of the off stump.
Yeah, I
Right
think-
now, wicket taken to get. I mean, what I tend to do in these situations, I forget if the wicket is available. I try to save the runs, pitch it up out of the off stump. The best they can do is drive it into the cover for a single, right?
Yeah.
You see, as I'm
That's
saying,
that's much
that's
better.
the best they can do.
Yep.
It's just 1 run. Pitch it up a foot of the off stump and let them play it from there. Because they can't. If it's a Yaker, you can't pick it up the square leg or fine leg.
Exactly.
The best you gotta do is stay back and try to hit it. Hopefully you can hit it through cover. And the ground doesn't allow you to hit it on the ground.
Exactly. All you can do
Right.
is get 1 run off that.
1
like they
run.
did, yeah.
Yeah, the minute you hit it on the ground, it's only 1 run. So last ball coming up for Harris. It's
10 runs so
Ten-
far, so if they get a boundary
Yeah.
here,
so
they'll get that 13, 14 runs and over.
so they're hanging in there, and they're gonna play for that big over
Yeah, it seems
somewhere,
like
right?
it's look, exciting game for us here
Yeah.
and people watching at home. It seems like it's gonna go down to the last delivery.
Let's see what Farhan does with the last deliver of Harris to Farhan. Again,
I think they get at least 2 runs here, maybe 3. I think 3 is on. No, well, I don't think 3 was on here. So 2 runs,
so 2 runs, so 12 off the over.
not bad.
Not bad. So it's 125, 126 for 6.
So 28 in 2 overs.
28 and 14 runs on over. So
Look, you need 1 big over, right? We
Yeah.
talked about it. So if the next over goes for like 10, 12, 14 runs, you still feel like Cougars are in the game. I
Yeah.
think definitely gonna go down to the last over and last delivery. And
It
let's
is-
thank one of our sponsors, OMG Grill and Daily Darbar. I think both
Yeah.
of these sponsors have supported not just this tournament but Midwest cricket for a long
Yeah.
time. So
well, as I've stated, I mentioned earlier, support the sponsors because they support us and they take care, they pay for these games to be out there,
exactly.
So with you helping them out, and they help us out, and cricket keeps getting bigger and better for us. This is a good thing for Midwest Cricket Conference. A tournament is an exciting one. It's the first time, and I think it's done well.
Yeah.
I remember when I first came out in the first couple of games for commentary, it was cold and it was windy and it was freezing and all kinds of stuff. And guys were out here playing in 40-degree temperature, you know. I remember I had to put 3 jackets on in the first game I did commentary, you know. And I was still cold, mind you. But today here I am sitting in the summer and enjoying the game, and I seem to get to share some commentary with folks out there. I hope everyone is doing fun, having fun. Everyone who is up and watching, enjoying this game. It's an exciting game. We got 2 overs, 28 runs, 4 wickets. Anybody's game right now. Farhan Ali seems to be taking it to Skokie Patriots. We'll see what happens. Mujib is get driven to mid-on, single.
And Skokie will be okay with that.
Yeah. And singles, like I said again, I know Cougars are counting on Farhan Ali to hit a couple of big ones. And let's see where Osama. If I was Osama, I'd be bowling him out of the half stump. I'm pitching it 2 foot out of the half stump.
Do you think maybe a slow delivery here?
Yeah, but if he's got it, yeah. Just because he's going to be swinging to the almighty. He's counting on that, right?
Right.
But I would be staying full on 2 foot out of the half stump. Let him try to hit me through the covers.
Yeah, I mean, if he hits you through the covers, you tip your hat to him, say, hey, good shot.
Good shot, right? Yeah.
Oh, that was not a great delivery, but he got away with it. I mean, it was a full toss. And look, let's see. I think there's a chance for a run out here. Oh, direct hit, and that's out. Direct hit by Salman Ahmed, and that
was a beautiful throw by Salman. Direct hit from the boundary.
Yeah.
Deep mid-wicket boundary. Now, look at that. Excellent.
You know, this is where fielding can change the game in T20. Yep. I mean, you know, he picked it up well, and it was a direct hit. You know, you never know. You know, we've seen a couple fumbles by the wicketkeeper and the bowler there, so maybe it wasn't direct hit. There's no guarantee it would have been a run out.
It was a tough 2, right? You were expecting a mistake to make 2. That's how you get it, right? Given the fact that Mujib can bat.
So Roop, looks like there's going to be a review for a no ball. I don't think it was over but we're going to do a review. So there was a review for a no ball, and you know it's good to see technology advance in local cricket here that we can actually have a review system, and you know it doesn't hurt for the Cougars to ask for a review because you never know, right? So you know it's worth a shot. The run out would have still stood, but they would have gone an extra run and an extra delivery.
I get a free hit.
Yeah.
If they had won the decision, it would have been a free hit. So, look, I would have done the same if I had the option.
Yeah.
Let me take a look at it. But it's nice. But you mentioned something. Like, here we are, right? At this time, an age in cricket in Midwest T20, driven straight down the ground.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, beautiful catch! Beautiful catch! Beautiful running catch at a short.
By Mohsin Khan.
Coming around from extra cover to mid off.
And you know if you look at the last 2 deliveries, 2 full tosses and 2 wickets. So you know sometimes the luck goes your way, right? I mean. You know, Cougars, they could have hit both balls for boundaries, but, you know, they got 2 wickets off 2 balls.
Yeah.
And I think at this stage, I mean, you know, look, you never
8
want to say
wickets
it's
down.
over, but it seems like it's a wrap here. But obviously, you never know. Maybe 2 boundaries of the last 2 deliveries, and, you know, something could still be on. But obviously now you have 2 set batsmen. Mohammad Riaz, you know, he's a good hitter. He can definitely hit boundaries. I'm not sure who's coming in now. As far as the new batsman, things So Chicago Cougars, they're down. They've lost 8 wickets. I believe it's Varinder that's coming to bat. Yes. No. Varinder. So
Okay, so
3 deliveries,
Three-
only 2 runs from this over.
Another
Another
full
full toss, and I think let's see, there's chance for another run out here. Let's see. Oh, this time they get back for 2 runs. But again, look, another full toss, and they couldn't deposit it for a boundary.
but that look, the two batsmen who could have hit it are out. The new batsman coming
gonna
in.
be
It's not easy to hit a full toss, no matter what it
Exactly.
is, right? So yeah, getting away more, as we say. Here we go. Interesting. One ball to go in this penultimate over. 18. One score is 131, I think, for 8.
I think they need 23 more runs in 7 deliveries.
7 deliveries.
Yeah, look,
you
a
can-
boundary here and game's on in the last over.
Yeah.
A 6 here and game's on.
A couple of sixes. Who knows? We'll see.
And this guy can hit him. Oh, look at that! Another full toss and another. If they're smart, they should come back for 3 because you want Riaz on strike for the last over, but they don't really run the second one hard.
So 19 overs finished. The score is 133 for 8.
They need 21 overs and 21 runs in the last over. If I was the Cougars, if I was a batsman down in the middle, I would have made sure to run the third because you want Riaz on strike. He's the one that can, hit you the 3 sixes that you need in the last over. Because even if you lost that wicket of Varinder, you still have 2 wickets left. So, but it's the basics, right? I think they should have ran hard for 3 and try to make sure Riaz gets on strike.
All right. We're coming to the end of this game.
And Harris War is going to
behalf of
come bowl the last over.
On behalf of Midwest Cricket Conference, we want to thank all our viewers. Thank everyone paying attention to this game. And thanks to the sponsors that make this event possible. Keep supporting them. Show them that what they're doing for us is good. And the way you show them that is by supporting them for whatever resources. Last over in play. Driven down the ground. They're going to be looking for 2.
What was
that
that?
went nowhere.
That was just a poor throw. I mean,
They're gonna get 3 off that one. All right.
they were asking for the throw from the bowler's end, and he threw it in the middle or nowhere.
Well,
and that let the batsman come back for a 3rd run.
Reyes is on strike. Let's see if he can hit a couple of sixes like you said. Let's see what happens
Look, he
from
can
there.
hit boundaries, and they need 18 runs.
18.
So 3 sixes, right? I mean, it's tough, but can
It's
be done.
funny. Cricket is a funny game. Remember the World Cup with what's his name? The West Indian guy. What's his name?
Carter's Braithwaite.
Was it
Braithwaite
Brathwaite?
against Ben
Yes.
Stokes, yeah.
Ben Stokes, yes. And nobody ever thought he could do it in 4 sixes in a row or something like that. And the game's ended. Last over, 18 runs, and he got 3 sixes in a row.
Look, 3 sixes of 5 deliveries. It's not easy, but it can be done.
It can be done. It has been done before.
Yes.
So.
Oh, look at that. They get away with another full toss there. I mean, look, it's not easy to hit these low full tosses, but I feel like they've gone away giving out.
So a run out, but
But the right man is still on strike, so I think even though, again, the equation is still the same. They still need 3 sixes. So Aditya comes to the crease. He's going to be on the non-striker's end. So I think this is the last wicket for the Cougars because I believe
yes.
Their captain or their team owner Salman does not bat. So this is essentially the last wicket.
Yeah, because Karan plays the super sub
That
impact
is
player.
so they're actually down to their last
Yes,
wicket.
last
Never
wicket,
mind.
yes,
Yes,
yes.
it's down to the last wicket.
Karan batted for him.
Yeah, he was the impact player.
Yeah, impact player. Yeah.
So again, like the equation does not change, but one less delivery and down to the last wicket.
So let's see if Riaz can do it.
That was a nicely delivered full Yorker. They have to come back for 2 here, and they do.
Well, now it's a Carlos Brathwaite time. 3 sixes needed, or 1 6 and 2 4.
Look.
No, 2 sixes and a 4.
Yeah, 2 6s and a 4. So I mean, look, still
That's-
three boundaries, but look at that.
Another full toss.
Look, sometimes it's your day, and I would say Skokie Patriots, their bowlers in the death overs. Look, the amount of full tosses they've gone away with it, right? You got to think like, look, even if 2 of them were hit for 6s, it'd be a different ball
Different
game
game,
right now.
yep. The mindset is still the same. Our okay one. I want to bowl Yakers, but Yakers are full tosses are Yakers, man.
Yeah, and look, and the batting side, look, they've gotten the good deliveries to hit. They just couldn't take advantage of them.
But we're expecting Tealanders to hit it. Big difference.
No, but I mean, the
Yeah.
previous delivery over they had the 2 set batsmen, right?
Yeah.
When Farhan got out
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they got out to full tosses as well.
But again, the expectation of a different shot, right? They're
For sure,
looking
for
for
sure.
to play on the leg side and a full toss on the half stump. That's why he
For
got
sure,
out, right?
for sure.
Yeah.
And I think that's it for the ball game because now they
Yeah.
need 13 runs of
One ball.
one ball. So unless there's a no ball and a 6 and a free hit, I think this game is pretty much over. And I think Skokie Patriots officially qualify for the playoffs from the
Well,
first
from-
edition of the MPL. And Chicago Cougars now, they're down to their last 2 games after this, and those are going to be must-win games for
look
them.
at that. A chance in the last ball. All right. This ends the game. The score was 142 for 9, chasing 153. So they have lost by 11 runs. Very good game of cricket. At the end of the day, Cougars would have loved to won because of their standings in the playoff and stuff like that. Skokie Patriots played a good game. I mean, they started off great. Salman putting up an excellent 50. They were going great guns until they lost a few wickets, and then they struggled to get to 153.
Yeah.
They did that by some good batting at the end. On the other hand, this guy struggled up front. They put up a good middle order, and then they struggled at the end.
And I think Salman's probably going to
yeah.
be the man of the match, scoring that 50,
Yeah.
taking a catch, and
Yeah,
getting
and
that
run out. Yeah. So I mean, excellent feeling from him. So he probably deserves man of the match because his innings really push Skokie Patriots to a respectable score.
And
I don't think there will be anything different from that. But the game of cricket, T20, mind you, it was ups and downs and in betweens, and everybody was there. So another good cricket match
and
from
you
both
need-
sides.
And I think it shows you need runs in the power play. And Roop, it was a pleasure doing commentary with you, and hopefully we'll do this
Pleasure,
again.
Good, yes. Yeah, hopefully we'll do it again. I mean, a nice sit down with somebody and I mean, talk interesting cricket. And hopefully, next time when I come, I'll let you know how old I am.
Absolutely.
Next year,
Yeah,
man.
we'll keep the audience waiting for another game.
Yeah, another
on,
game.
on a
Yes.
cliffhanger.
Yeah, we'll see if we're able to talk about it Thursday night. We'll let them know how old I am.
There you go. Well, thanks everyone for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
And goodbye.